Yo, what's good, everybody? Hope you didn't go too far because we came back real quick for the second half of ZoneBreakers Online number 13. Dogi Sandwich over here by himself for the time being. We're going to have some people tag in, trying to work with some things behind the scenes, but you ain't worried about me because we already have our first match lined up for BB Tag. And we got some heavy hitters pulling up today. Heavy hitters. Got some nice names that you haven't seen in the brackets just yet over here, but first match we got, I don't need to say too much. Again, we got some heavy hitters. Midori coming back, first time we've seen them in a while since some of the single-digit numbers. And a name that we saw one time came and shocked the waves for the big BB Tag event, the Ultimate Lotad. That's a Pokemon. C2 Orie is over here. Now, I know Lotad plays Weiss, Orie, Midori. Gonna stick with Orie and Hyde, okay. So, 3 rapiers and a sword saber thing. I guess it's just a blade, if you will. The dark blade of Hyde, the Chuny blade.
Weiss, it seems we are wanted.
Oh, I'm honored. Let's treat them with the respect they deserve.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for this one. Again, I was looking at the bracket.
Think you're ready?
I was like, yo, there's gonna be some stuff to talk about. Maybe not so much of a knowledge dump coming out of me, but just get to be entertained as we come out of the gate for the 5A. Lotad sending an early message. And they coming out swinging. Getting to the backside off the glyph. Doesn't get a solid confirm for that. So Midori should be thinking about getting Orie out of here already. He's down in the red light. Call a high. CC in the switch. It's going to happen at some point in time. It has to. Over the overhead. Good D from Lotad. With the extension from Orie to get all the way to the corner. Couple of glyphs. And that ice barrier just to make sure Hyde can't run it for free. Wasting a little bit of time. We're looking for an active switch. Couldn't really find a clean one, but EX thrust could be the end unless there's a burst. Hard baited and didn't wait long enough. And Midori waited till like the last possible chance to get a burst out there to bring Orie back in. But she's still not in the best position, but Hyde comes in and finds the Pale Bringer. So this is the start. This is going to be a huge mountain for Midori to climb to get back into the game. Hyde assist, no good. It just jumps into the Orie 4P. Nothing really doing so far is Midori just casually strolls away from a flailing wife with the low. Just really believe in it. A little awkward here. Can't tell what side that was on. But Midori couldn't need him. That's the important one. Is Orie is gone. Hyde's on his lonesome, trying to block and find time to possibly look for a res. There it is. It's going to give up another mix support. But the timing was nice to catch Lotad in the air to activate the res, so there was no chance of coming and really putting pressure on. Weiss trying to see if she can gun Hyde down from long range. Has to be careful for the orbiters in. But that's just all to confirm. Ooh, with a drop. That's a big drop too. He's going to use the EX. And the EX is going to lock out the burst, so there's no chance to burst and save Weiss at the end. But your Orie is trying to save nobody. He's headhunting. Came in pressing all the buttons. It's a good way for Lotad to start things off, getting the first game. I got to swig up some water over here. I'm talking to you. I also got to hit the button. I remember to hit the button. Everybody would be proud of me. Because I know they sitting there waiting for me. They're trying to get back in there again. Midori's just got to find some footing in the beginning. Because Lotad came out 5A. And I don't remember what was packed behind it. But it was a ticket to the pain train. By the time we got off of that wild ride, Midori's Orie was leaking, battered, bruised, was trying to see if she can find her way clean off the battlefield, which she did, but didn't really get to do a whole lot in the beginning. Let's see what happens in game 2. Jumps away from the 5A. And it was a 5A 5P? No, 6P. Orie 6P is Divine Thrust. I should say assist. I'm trying to work on my commentary. Ooh. Staggered into the 2C. Left enough of a gap for Midori to hang themselves with a counter hit. Empty jump low. And again, this Aurier survived the opening gambit, but is still in the same situation nonetheless. EX Divine Thrust into the switch to force a sandwich, but still can't open Lotad up to defense. Lotad taking a page out of Midori's playbook with the thrust sandwich. Can't find anything of their own, but getting the corner pressure on high. Jumps away from the 5B and gets a punish with I don't know what Aurier's thing is called. I want to call it a persona. It's not. It was a good look. Yo, the fadeaway JA. Back air dash with the delayed overhead. Looking for the burst, no good. Nothing there, but still hide in the corner. Having to call Aurier to the front one more time. No meter to force the sandwich right there, but Lotad still in control. Holding on to the meter. Got caught trying to up back. So Midori trying to bring this back. Using a little bit of meters. Welcome to CC, and there's a burst. Little funky, but no harm, no foul from anybody. Lotad gets to tuck their Aurier. Weiss on the offensive, getting the hit with the overhead. Charging it again. Double overhead is blocked, but Hyde still under assault. Gets cleaned up by Air Dash B. Midori getting tagged in the ankles. Good extensions from Lotad. And Lotad's Weiss. Not to be trifled.
The secret to victory is just
It's on a lot of the P's and Q's. And I can only say a lot because I can't sit here and pretend like I know all the inner workings of Weiss. But I do know that there is enough to say that that's a pretty advanced Weiss. You need an advanced Weiss to be hanging around the likes of ZoneBreakers Online. You need to get all the damage you can get. She's not a high damage character. So you got to put up the numbers that you can. Somebody's going to come up behind me and be like, man, what you mean Weiss ain't a high damage character? She all right. Good enough right now. Get Lotad up 2-0 in our first race to 3. And now again, Midori was able to make an improvement in the beginning and survive the opening game. It didn't get clipped by a 5A, but still couldn't really get Aurier to start off in the beginning against Weiss. Let's see what happens in game 3. Jump back again. This time Lotad just willing to let it happen and uses Aurier to do the dirty work with her assist, but doesn't really get too much out of it. Looking for the sandwich. Here it is. On the offensive, taking the low, but waiting for the burst. So, even though there was 2 hits from Lotad, not the most damaging, trying to see if there's going to be a bigger punish on Hyde in the end. And it's paid off because, again, Aurier hasn't done anything, already down to red life, and has to get behind Hyde. Now, Hyde's lucky to come in cleanly because the burst did get invalidated by a 5B, but Lotad wasn't ready to do anything afterwards. Working on this Hyde, though. Ready for the overhead, but the second overhead afterwards, I had to think about where it hits. I'm not the one that needs to be doing the thinking right now. Midori's got to figure out how to get out of this terrible situation. Just down to Aurier with half her life. Terrible res to not really do anything with. If there was ever a mountain to climb, this is a huge one right here. The Aurier mirror. Fadeaway JA just for the poke. Counter hit should be the end. And it is. Making sure using 4 meters. That was a dominant start from Lotad. Out here with these 2 angry Hornets. Weiss and Aurier just stinging everybody up. Good way to kick us off. Yeah, I should be shuffling through people real quick. Ain't spending no time playing around as getting into our second match. Yo, Lupe, you here yet?
Yeah, I'm in.
Hey.
Am I on the stream?
I don't know.
Okay.
Hey, they let you in the club, man. Welcome to ZoneBreakers Online number 13. How you feeling, Lupe?
I'm feeling pretty good. I heard you were they left you alone over here, so I had to come chill, hang out.
Wasn't
Give
the
you
first
somebody
time.
to talk to.
Hey, appreciate it, man. Wasn't the first time I got left on my lonesome. Probably won't be the last, but no. Always nice to have somebody to bounce some words off of, because ain't nobody trying to listen to me all the time. But just like I like to say, it ain't about me. Sadly, it ain't about you. It's about the next match we got coming up. And we got the head honcho of ZoneBreakers himself, Sonido, trying to see if he's found the waifus for his laifu. But he's going to need his waifus to survive against Buck Wild Arm Sonny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've given Sonny a new name. Wild Arms. That's his middle name.
I mean, he loves those RPGs, so it fits. Oh!
He also played the character.
This is a Sonny round for sure.
Oh, yeah. Coming in swinging. JA's can't be told to block. Doesn't even understand the concept of blocking. Hasn't been patching his game yet.
Mm-hmm.
Sonido making a little bit of space to get Izuyoi out there. Now using the Ruby. Using the Ruby as a punching bag. That's all she's worth at this moment. Good push block.
All right.
Woo!
Oh, manages to burst in.
Yeah, Sonny's got to be able to get Astral back up to his feet, which he does. Ooh. Yeah, you gotta tilt that.
Oh, still got Izzy.
Could've
That's
been
fair. He saved Ruby.
Yeah. Yo, that got the backdash.
Yeah. Okay.
And the confirms for that. And the,
Nice.
yo, Sonido cooking. That's Sonido 303.
Mm-hmm.
Put all the digits out there.
Don't get touched. Okay.
Try.
All right.
Sonido 303. Yo, he was cooking for a second. There was some good moments in there.
That was good. I was a little worried for him because he caught a bunch of those counter hits early on, but manages to clean it up and close it out. The first game.
Survived.
Yeah.
Remember, you always survive Sonny because you got counter hits. Those were those really awkward hits that Sonny doesn't have a conversion for just yet.
Mm-hmm.
Just give him a second.
Mm-hmm.
Or you take a little bit out of the ping department. Either or. That's everything that Sonny needs.
Working together.
You know, if they were playing in 2-bar, Sonny'd be ready.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Sticking with the Yang Azrael. Okay.
Yeah, it starts off by looking for Sonido in the air. Didn't find him from the opener, but shortly after found in the air. And yo, Izio is already below half health, bro. Nothing's been used for this.
Back into the corner. Oh,
right?
Wow.
Ruby gets shut down. This burst denied by the 2B. And you know, some people say they really wish that BB Tag had like a one-on-one mode. Sonny looks like he's playing at this point. Finally having to use Azrael for a burst. It gets a throw.
Oh, drops it.
Still in a really good spot though.
Mm-hmm.
The answer.
Cross her up.
Exactly. She's the answer, dude.
Uh,
Doesn't have an answer for the DP though. Which, okay, can we take a second to talk about that 2B?
mm-hmm.
There it is again.
Oh, nice convert.
Not nice enough though. Another chance for Sonido to play, but this is gonna be like, this is a Gambare moment. Like, no res, 5 meter to work with. So there is a chance, but gets slammed down by another burst. So if Sonny could find a,
That button has too much power.
yeah, it's the Sonny killer.
Ooh.
Maybe Sonido should have went to it again.
It would have worked.
Yeah. But even with the likes of a Ruby 5B lurking around, that's not enough to scare Sonny off this game. Backdashing into the corner, stepping out alive to take the second game. Got us tied up 1-1. Did you press the button?
Yes.
Okay.
I always do.
Just making sure. Get the feeling Sonny was stopping for a second to wish his girl Hibiki happy birthday again. I think that's her name.
Mm-hmm.
It's an Idol Master chick, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I know of them things. I don't know like who is where or anything.
Yeah, I don't. I only know Hibiki because that's Sonny's girl.
So you legally have to know that information.
Mm-hmm.
Understand. Game 3.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, so Nato got sick and tired of getting tagged in the air. Figured he'd put up a little bit of resistance up there, but this is not a good look at all.
Oh, he almost got the conversion.
My man's dashed in the corner to get that cross up. And got the punish on the burst too.
Okay. Nice.
Sonny's getting kind of chewed up by cross-ups.
Mm-hmm. Didn't manage to get the 6 feet of hit when he wanted it.
Falling JB to start to hear semblance.
Pretty good so far. Ooh, 6 feet save his life.
Oh yeah. Is there gonna be a burst? It's not anymore.
Not gonna be able to.
Yeah.
Yep. Sure.
And that's the good one to leave in at this point. So it doesn't even have to take any guesses on any dashes, but doesn't matter what character is with the way that went. Just got skewered in the corner by Izuyoi. Sonato up 2-1. Sonny might switch.
You think so?
Sonny might switch. If he really feels like beating Sonato, Sonny might switch. If Sonny's just playing around, he don't care. He just
doesn't look like it.
This looks really rough for him though. Like, and it's one thing for me to say that it looks rough for the characters, but it looks rough for Sonny and his playstyle. Like, it's two characters that have pretty good buttons to fight him in the air, which we constantly seeing Sonny trying to pin people down out of the air, just like pick them off with Yang JAs and stuff. And then just Ruby 5B completely denying all entry to Azrael dashes.
Yeah.
Like, if there was a match that would like make Sonny grow as a player, this would be it right here, surprising to say. And this is the moment that I believe Sonny has to make the most of right here, especially catching Sonato trying to DP or push block. Whatever it was, Sonny will gladly take it. First time we've seen a valiant charge out of him, and he dropped.
Can't drop it. Block. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, no punish though.
I think the most important thing actually is the fact that it didn't reach to Izuyoi.
That's true.
Sonny finally gets a block him. Yeah. The defense is woken up over here.
Ooh.
Early.
Ooh. Extension? Yes, sir.
Asking you shall receive. Trying to guess for the game, JC. Yo, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. She's done. She's done. She should be done. She's done.
All right, tied up 2-2.
Tight battle. Sonny proving me wrong, because I was thinking that Yang Azrael just wasn't the answer right now, and he just came in here, mopped up a little bit.
Yeah, I think he showed a little bit more patience that game, and that got him a lot of mileage.
Yeah, I had that on my mind too because I was thinking one of the big things that changed in that game was the fact that Sonny was able to wait for not one but two DPs.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I still question if they were intended to be DPs from Sonito or just push blocks that had the blocks done aired out of them. But the fact that we even saw the scenario is a big change. Now, Sonny coming in and unleashing a 5B straight in Izio's face, that's a good start. And
Another one.
It really couldn't get out there in time.
Yeah.
And it was a burst that didn't even need to be checked. Like, Sonny would have loved to have punished it. But the fact that he didn't need to use anything to maintain momentum, so yeah, Ruby's gonna be leaking in the corner over here.
Yeah. Oh,
Still has
a little too late on the anti-air.
Still can't burst this because there wasn't a assist used just yet.
Okay.
And just in the nick of time to save Ruby. No, we out. We out.
Okay. All right.
I like that choice.
Gonna put her in the eye burn.
Yeah, but it also just takes the momentum away from Sonny and staple some damage on top of him. Now,
should be a dead easy way.
You saw he wasn't playing around, wasn't trying to get the hits going in the corner. She lifts.
Yeah. Just falls on the forehead.
Swatted out of the sky like a fly.
Yeah.
Oh,
the answer.
We talked about it.
Oh, that's blue.
It's still good. Neutral
right.
jump AA, but it's not enough to get rid of Azrael. What's the mix after the fact?
Okay.
Gustav.
Ooh.
Thought you could catch that one. Yo, Sonny, stop.
Whoa,
Damn.
he's styling.
Ah!
Okay.
Yeah. And you know he just has that smirk on his face. That's all. Lesser Azrael players would have been exploding out of their seat. Controller probably would have got launched across the living room, but Sonny's like, Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
That was a good game. I really didn't think after the third game, like I thought Sonny was done.
Yeah. I can see why.
But moving on, because just like those blue beats, we're playing a hot potato over here. We're playing musical chairs. That's the word I was looking for. Shuffling everybody around. Got two new bodies in the chat. Gerard. Haven't seen him in quite some time for BB Tag. It's probably the first one because that was the last time he was here for Grand Blue. And I want to check this now. Yep. Hasn't been here since the first one. And Cade? Cade Raid?
Cade Raid? It's Cade Raid or Caterade?
I like Caterade.
Caterade?
I like Caterade.
The Labras Nalto. Okay. Gerard's pulling out the beef over here. Cater Tank.
Excuse me, did you say Tank?
Yeah.
Tank? Who is this character? Tager Tank. What the? All right.
Yeah.
Now I've seen him practicing this theme a little bit. So it happens.
Yeah.
Just assist punish.
It's a lot of silliness.
Yeah.
You gotta really know the situations to not get like this. Yeah.
Well, Cade had enough of an answer right there to jump away from the throw, from the wedge.
Yep.
Gets a sandwich on Tank. Got to be real careful for Tank just literally pressing a button. Yo, Kurgan is gone.
Yep.
We didn't even really say much about it, or at least I blinked. Labras on her lonesome. Does he even have a res? Doesn't feel like it. Level 2, but doing some damage over the Tank.
Yeah, it's gonna be a dead take.
Yo, 1-on-1.
Mm-hmm.
And this is about as even as you can ask for. Even meter, Both of them don't have like the strongest of res. They both have the same res actually.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just playing this wild game of BB tag with this stray Persona character here.
Sparkle.
Oh, the restand for your soul.
Ooh.
Knew it.
Yep.
Just do it. Gerard.
Boom.
Resonance finish. Yeah.
Still love this.
I'm pretty sure everybody on that bridge could hear the ringing of Labyrinth as she careens into the ground. Jeez.
Get ready.
Cade's back in there though.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody gets one.
Yeah. Of course. Now he just got to get a chance to play the game.
There was a decent amount
with Naoto.
Fair. I'm about to say there was a decent chance to play, and even with Naoto, there was a decent chance to play because Kate got away from a couple of setups, very cleanly. Got a couple of baits as well. It's just Gerard was able to line things up too well once he started getting going. Good block on the cross up, by the way. Here comes Labyrinth, and there she goes.
Yep.
That's something to be really mindful of. The Blitz tank high laser. Just all the lasers, but like the high one in general, like full screen, confirm in the super.
Ooh, the plus 2C.
Blitz tank. Yeah. Blitz tank stuff is happening too. Cross raid.
Yep. That was a 9K call.
And that was almost a clean jump away from the setup, but it's not like Tager can go too far away, so still fell into the sandwich. This is a pretty decent game by the health part.
Nah, not quite. Good 4P.
Couldn't get there in time for it though. Didn't really believe it. Really was looking for the chain knuckle to hit, but gets a 4P on the backside. Get a sandwich, yo.
Yep.
And tried to hard bait the burst, but that was the end of it anyway.
Nice.
Didn't want to click the meter. But this is still relatively close because this is a better res to work with. And Kurogane has a decent amount of life, so just has to survive the sandwich that they're jumping into. Comes in with a JA. That's a good look.
Yeah.
And they can't get there in time to really do anything with that, so that's a good res application. One-on-one again. Ooh! I teach. Big bait.
Yep.
Cade was watching Grand Blue. That's what it was. Took a page out of Tectel's playbook. Gerard didn't watch that. Yeah, pretty good way to end the second game. Cade answering right back after getting rocked in the first game. They're able to collect themselves, get us tied up 1-1. We'll be going to the third bout. Tight battle.
Time for some educational discipline.
Yikes. This girl's a scary one.
And it was a really tight one because it was a fairly even game. Gonna see if Gerard's able to find any more wild scenarios like what was happening in the first game. Ye old wedge. The spark bolt, bruh. Let's think about that for a second. That spark bolt on the burst. He just knew. There was a watch there.
Yeah.
Hello? All tank moves look the same. But that's a move to note. Tager's DP. That's the second time that Gerard's went to it as Cade has been trying to set up a sandwich with an air dash and just couldn't clear it. So Something to be kind of mindful of as this pans out. EX Spark Ball, give me some space. Got a counter hit with that one.
Ooh.
And that's the that's the information from the last time. Okay. I'm a fire in my laser. But no, seriously, like that setup, Gerard went for that in the first round. But remember the information that Cade was holding up back. Was able to get the throw from that. Take the side switch from this at some point in time. There it is.
There it is. What?
Down the top.
Oh, not quite.
Is that a cinematic super? I'm assuming it's a cinematic, right? That has a capture state, so it can't hit both of them?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. Because I was like, shouldn't Tank be gold? Can't stop the Tank.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta get one because that's 9 meters over there. You dead. You dead. Oh. That boy was trying to fight the army, got ran over by a tank. Oh my God, 6 stars. I'm a fire in my laser. Whoa! That boy Kurogane mess around, got 6 stars, got a SWAT team called on. Get them tanks out. Jeez. All right. 2-1 Gerard. We go into game 4.
Get ready.
I said I wanted Goofy time. I got everything I asked for.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you need with a team like this because a team pretty wonky. But a big thing to be mindful of is it's not like they're really going to catch, even the likes of Kurogane and Lavish, they're not like the most fastest characters or anything, but they're not Tager and Blitz Tank. So able to position around Tager fairly well. Blitz Tank not so much, because even though Blitz Tank doesn't have fast speed, that tank covers so much space if you think about it. So have to see how that works out here. Tomahawk in the dome piece. A little early to try to punish the burst, and that's the break that Gerard needs. Try to get back in this game, because Taker's already lost half life.
Ooh.
At a 2A on the other side is Tank was sailing very high. Nope.
Combo?
Yeah. Didn't even need it though. That's just disrespectful. Gets the wedge.
Caught him looking. Okay.
Gerard just out there flipping dice on Cade. You know, I think it's more impressive that Cade was ready for that and was up backing again. He gets it confirmed.
Yeah.
Looking pretty solid. Bit of a drop in the end, still the panic DP, but the stepping forward and taking the super. I don't know about the res right there. Yo, put your hands down. It's the first solid hit in this one-on-one. Okay. See what this tank got though. Both of them are out of res, so. Still pressing fourth. And he's going to get a super from this afterwards if he wants it. Doesn't take it. He gets a throw.
That should be done. Oh.
It should have been,
Never
but K's still here. And gets out of the corner. I like that. Mid-screen. Got to watch for the lasers. Got to watch for the unblockables. The literal unblockables.
Could have supered off that.
Yeah, wasn't ready. Cage just got to take a guess on that if Gerard's willing to do it.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, just waiting a little too patiently, allowing Gerard to take as many shots as he wants with the unblockable. Finally finds the mark and is ready for the super conversion and rolls into the next round.
Yeah.
first round of winners. Three matches. It was pretty good matches.
Yeah.
Let's see, we kind of slowing down a little bit, trying to get into the first full round, round 2 of winners. See if I can figure out what we have up next. Where's this chat?
I think we're gonna have Razzo versus Lotad next.
Ooh. Yeah, I see the Pokemon coming back in here because the Lotad, that's a Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
The ultimate Lotad.
Did these two play the last time Lotad came through? I don't remember.
You give me a second, I can figure this out. I should have this a little easier to do, but I don't. Lotad was at 10. So if I go to 10.
Lotad says yes.
Okay, well, there you go.
Either way. Yeah. This should be a good match. I'm expecting to see. We don't see Weiss very often. In fact, I'm pretty sure Lotad's literally the only Weiss I've seen in our tournament, at least.
Correct, Mundo.
But I wonder what Razzo is going to bring today, since he's throwing out, 12 different characters?
It
Something
is
like 14?
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 different characters so far in ZoneBreakers Online. Yeah.
Right.
The deepest pool on stream as of yet.
Mm-hmm. Gordo new is what he's hovering. Okay, that's what he's going with.
We've seen this one, right? I feel like we've seen this one.
Yeah, we've seen this one.
Yeah, see, the next page I need to make is a page of the actual teams. I'm probably going to be too lazy to put who played the teams.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, I probably could do that, but I need to make a page for the teams. That's on my mind. It's coming down. Won't be too big of a sell for Weiss, as she's only been paired with Aurier, played by Ultimate Lotad. Actually, I can probably say the same for Gordo. There hasn't been too many Gordos.
Yeah, unfortunately.
He got touched up after season 1, man.
Mm-hmm.
Razzo surviving most of the sandwich, got clipped at the end.
Not quite.
But it's still okay. Like, it could have been so much better, but still left in the sandwich. And DP's away from the overhead of Lotad. Good looks.
Mm-hmm.
Go for the second sandwich.
Well, most of it.
Yeah, this one's a lot more meaningful. That was like a planned overhead. Ooh. Double dash.
Yeah.
You still got your GameCube?
Of course.
That's a pretty good game you should invest in. Look for the swap. That was not exactly what Razzo was looking for, but able to get the conversion afterwards. Now, the pressure has to be on her. Yeah, I like that right there. Something to get new into play. Gordo was kind of banged up over there.
Ooh.
Doesn't want any
first, but Good looks. Mm-hmm.
Sniping Weiss out of the air. 5B, but yeah. Tech super. Had all the time to see that, so I feel like that was pretty easy for Lotad to do. Gonna get.
Ooh. Okay. Falls out.
I was kind of scared for Gordo, but a little more fearful for New after the fact. But they both got away. Yeah, that not really looking too clean though.
Mm-hmm.
But even with me saying that a couple times, Razzo's still hanging on.
Yeah. The trade.
Yeah. But it's not the worst.
Yeah.
Full res and has new, so yeah, this is going to be a free res activation. Doesn't have any more meter to keep this going, but doesn't need. Well, gets it again.
Mm-hmm.
Forcing the meter off of Lotad as well. That's an important thing to mention because now we got to take the 50-50. Good block. Oh. And that wasn't like a reaction. That was just, I'm just going to take my hands off and let the Lord do the work after. Weiss in here getting tagged up. Aurier cutter one more time who gets cleaned up by the DP. still Lotad in such a good position. Didn't have the meter to get the CC, so Razzle gets to jump out again.
All right.
Ooh, steps in and takes the 4A, if I remember correctly.
Oh, man, just get over it.
Man set up the sandwich as well, having a block for the life.
Good
Good look from Razzo.
Good block. Ooh, played chicken with him.
DDC.
Secret to victory.
Taking a page straight out of the Marvel playbook. Yo, they blocked the super. Surprise!
Mm-hmm. All right, same teams.
I could dig it.
Yeah. It was a pretty close game, so.
And it was a close game with some slop on Razzle's part. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that I paid all the attention to Lotad to see how clean the game was over there, but if Razzle can be that competitive with the way that game was, like, it's very feasible to take the second game, especially with a start like this.
Yeah. Luckily, Ori fell out for Lotad, but still a lot of damage.
You see Weiss angrily slamming Gordo away with the EX counter before starting the CC of her own. It's a full conversion coast to coast.
All right, sandwich. That's
Literally,
ooh,
the defense.
Yeah.
The brick walls.
Ooh.
I like the idea of getting away from spike chasers.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, overhead.
Ooh.
What?
Yeah.
Hard to follow. Razzle was ready. That's the important one. Doesn't matter if I see it or not.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta have a lot of bravery with these two Hornets buzzing around. Crafty escaped from New to get away from Aurier a couple times.
Ooh.
That was a little brave to take, but Razzle sticking with it, eventually getting a 2B. Full confirmed. 2+2. Gotta do the math. Taking it in the corner. Full screen. Lotad tries not to participate in the mix-up, but doesn't really pan out.
Yep.
Is this enough? There's gonna be 2 meter after the fact. There it is.
Oh, yep.
You have outlived your purpose. Correcting.
Just stayed at work long enough to get the paycheck. Good looks from New. Yeah, that's one apiece.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Razzle really got helped out by a big start. Got a good 2-for-1 deal in the beginning. Again, I think it was Aurier that fell out. Somebody fell out.
Yeah.
But still able to get a clean conversion on the point character. So that was the big thing for that.
Mm-hmm.
Weiss, it seems we are wanted. Oh, I'm honored. Let's treat.
You want to learn?
Can't escape from crossing fate.
Game
Skipping
3.
through the intros. Ooh, all right.
Yeah, from the brazen start of Lotad. Lotad really likes 5A assist starters.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for everything I've seen, that looks like a really strong start for Weiss.
Ooh. Try to go for the tick throw.
And that's one of those sad times when you're looking for a tick throw and somebody just gets hit by it.
Mm-hmm.
But Razzle, able to stabilize everything, has enough meter to get rid of Weiss.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, wasn't ready for that. Stays front side.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, you saw Aurier bump the shit real quick.
Yeah.
Still couldn't get away because retreating is only going into the corner at that point, not where you want to be. EX thrust to get out.
Mm-hmm. Only level 1 res though.
Assimilation. Yeah, that res.
Ooh.
Are we okay? We're okay.
Yep. Sure, everything's fine.
There was just a little pothole in the road. Don't need to panic just yet. 5 Bs.
Mm-hmm.
Has the meter.
Good. Yep.
Gonna go ahead and use it.
Target silenced. Standing by in combat.
All right. Let's Razzle up 2-1.
I'm trying to remember how that started off. Because I remember Lotad got a couple of hits, like a 5A assist start, and then got a hit in the sandwich, but just wasn't able to keep everything rolling.
Mm-hmm.
That game was honestly a bit of a blur in my head.
Yeah.
Wait, are we still waiting? What happened here?
Somebody not hit the button?
Oh, this is beyond not hit the button, dog.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, that was so long. I was like, man, did I miss my train? Now we're going into game 4. Razzle. Ooh, PSM.
Yeah. I think we got some lobby descent in here.
Dun dun dun.
Ooh, boy.
Been not looking too good today.
Mm-hmm. Saw you guys had a lot of issues in Blazblue too.
Oh, dude, that was. We don't need to talk about that stuff. That was ugly. Excuse me. Nobody said anything in the chat or anything. So I kind of wonder if this is just us.
Isn't it?
I see a D, a concerned D. Lotad's typing. Hold on. It usually fixes itself. I'm not believing this for a second. Oh, okay. Psych. Psych. Wait a minute. We have a murder mystery on hand. wait, I got this. That's a sound clip that I need. I need the Among Us emergency meeting button. That would be so good right now.
That would be good.
Razzo's dead. It happened in Umby's lobby, right on ZoneBreakers 13.
Yeah, it was the butler. I saw it.
The butler. What color is the butler? Black? Is that who we eating off the ship?
I mean, I guess we have to.
How do you know it was black? What was your path? Where were you at? What task were you?
Look, don't worry about what I was doing. Worry about what Black was doing.
Oh, hold on. Because, I mean, I was nowhere near the body, right?
Yeah.
I was over there. I started off. I woke up today, rolled out of bed, had myself some chicken nuggets for breakfast. Don't ask that. Played, practiced a little bit of Gundam, played a little bit of Nelky, came in here and commentated Blazblue, and now I'm sitting here with BB Tag. I've got an alibi. Where are you at? I think it was you.
Let's focus on the map.
I'm locking my vote in. Yeet him out of here. Game 4 for real this time. Razzo, after a bit of a rocky start in the first game, was able to string 2 of them together, trying to see if he could put a nail in Lotad. I can't say a nail in the coffin. Trying to take Lotad off of the high road, knocking down to the bracket of alternative success. Lotad getting the first sandwich here in game 4 and a low conversion with a sweep. Chased down the backdash, but didn't get the full confirm on it. Didn't have the distance on it. So put that button back, though. Warrior J8. And a DP. Gordo is leaking. Gordo is done.
Good block.
And a punish as well.
Sandwich. No block on the DP, though.
Right. Couldn't get down in time. So that's going to be the CC meter waste. Nope. Tried. And that actually...
Oh, and this got hit.
Yeah. The first one was okay because it wasted so much time and made Razzle really question where Aurier was going to be. The second one, though, was not good for Lotad at
Yeah.
all. Comes over the top of the JC. This should be it because the second meter is going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I say that. Does Weiss have enough damage?
Looks like it.
Yeah.
We must strive for the best version.
Can you think of a... Ooh, no, I remember. The Winter Wasp. That's what I called it. Like, what is this team? I was trying to think of a cold word for H. But I also remembered I called them Wasp. They just exist to be jerks to everybody. Who's happy to see Wasp? There's some reason why Wasp need to exist in nature. I need to read up on it again. I have to worry about that after game 5. We're locked up 2 apiece. And surprise, surprise, I looked up for my bottle of water. Ooh. As much as I don't like to say this one, I'm gonna have to let this one happen. Happy birthday to you.
Mm-hmm.
Throwing a spike chaser, gets the punish on the burst. Jeez, Razzo. Really good over here in game 5. Gets the cross raid, air horns.
Jumped over. Walks into it.
Push walks out of the corner. That was a crafty take.
Yeah.
There's a lot of work cut out for Lotad to get back into this game.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Why somehow made it? Yeah, why made it out? Something needed to be blocked at that point. There was just
Ooh. The throwback.
Yeah.
Ooh.
In.
Yeah.
Razzle's just letting the DPs rip at this point and finding a lot of success. But it is a level 4 res, so if
Ooh.
Alright. Wait a minute.
Not quite.
Yeah, but the important thing is the res is gone, so there's no chip. Gordo's down, but block. 2 more? Oh, doesn't even need it. Jeez.
Yep.
Combat mode disengaged. Wait for me.
I feel like that game and my attempt to commentate that game is a pretty solid statement about the state of BB Tag. Where you could be minding your own business and your entire world could just get flipped upside down in the blink of an eye.
Yeah.
Be like that sometimes.
God. Okay.
Yeah?
So we got unsafe on hit stepping up against Pun. Okay. Pons was playing in Grand Blue earlier, right? The Lil Wayne play?
Second place.
Yeah.
Wayne and Soares.
Mm.
Unsafe on hit.
Ragnar, not Makoto. Okay.
Is that what you saw over there? I was looking at the Weiss Kurogane. There's the Makoto?
Yeah.
What the?
There's a Makoto that's not Sunny.
What the?
What's the matter? I ain't got all day.
Gonna have to break the glass on the cuss words. What in the world is this, dude? All right.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I've seen this somewhere before, so surprising as that may be. But yeah, unsafe on hit.
Mm-hmm.
First time they pulled up the ZoneBreakers, but a pretty familiar name in the Blazblue universe, in the BB Tag universe. I can't say Blazblue. That's a very quiet start to this game. It's the kind of start that makes me say, you know, you can tell they're not from around here. And it is not like a level of play, but it's a style of play. Like, how is somebody not dead already? Makoto's working her way out the door at this point. Holding on, though. Didn't burst through that. He gets a hit. Not the best confirm that she can ask for at this point. Gets us that's an interesting way to get a sandwich. I guess she can do that.
Mm-hmm.
But now Ragnar's over here getting cooled off. DP, it is so important that DP hit the backside, but unsafe. Was very safe. Knew that burst was coming.
Mm-hmm.
The hardest of burst baits. Ooh,
Okay.
and I had something else on my mind there, but I got to keep up with what's going on because Punch is trying to bring this one back. Got clipped in the backside by the JC.
Mm-hmm.
But unsafe, making a little space with back dash in the air with the JC. Wasn't ready for the counter hit, but still picking up a couple of straps. The long range hit, and this should be at 2+2. Now, the thing that kind of stands out to me about unsafe is they have this style that's really uncharacteristic to a lot of the people in this tournament, right? Or a lot of people around. And the fact that they don't really like force CC situations or force sandwiches. Because there was a couple times. The one that really stood out to me was somewhere near the end where I think there was like a Weiss 5P or something like that. Weiss was sitting in front of Kurogane as Ragnar was coming in. And I was like, anybody else in this tournament would have activated CC right there and just let somebody fall into the sandwich. But with the lead that Unsafe had right there, they were like, I'll just hold on to all my resources. I'll save it when it's guaranteed. Now, that specific scenario didn't pan out. In fact, that was where the 2-for-1 deal went down. But just like that nuance. So he starts off no 5A assist with Weiss, which, by the way, this is our second Weiss. I haven't really pointed that out or anything. But not using 5A. I know. Wasn't that supposed to be like in the middle of the first patch? Or maybe that was 2.0 or something. There was some point where Weiss got some buffs in it. Apparently, Weiss was supposed to just come out the woodwork. It didn't really happen. But Kodo's happening, though. Getting the punish on the tech in, or the attempted tech out of the corner. She's going to get down in time. No, sir. Yo, I need to talk to these two, though. They know where to find all the good deals.
Ooh.
Clean. Yo, she's still in there, though. That girl punching.
Yep. Oh.
We're getting a little wild. That's what happens in Reds. She's spinning with the 2 C's. Body involved, if I remember correctly. That's some kind of involved. That's some crazy involved. Gonna need some involved to get out of this corner. Down to a pixel. Tech's out. And gets a little bit of space. Nope. Nope, put it back. Don't want nothing to do with that. Appreciate the gift, but return that to sender. That's an unsafe up 2-0. Another team? Because, I mean, these are reasonable games. Like, I want to say they're close, but I don't want to sound facetious when I say that, but they're reasonable. Huh.
You know what? Maybe you know something that I don't.
I mean, clearly, if you're pulling this out as your last-ditch effort in any game, you got to know something. But those are two characters that, in a situation like this, I wouldn't expect to see them together, right? Like, I can't say I wouldn't expect to see them together because, well, they're literally a package deal. But Yosuke and Kanji, okay. Hey, you gotta tuck that Kurogane at that point. And gets the 4P as Yosuke was coming in. That's a good look from Unsafe. Ooh, and the punish on Kanji burst. Unsafe on burst.
Ooh. Oh, too far.
This is looking pretty scary for puns. Moonsault, trying to get out with a B-slash. Yo, that clip. But dodge the shard with that. Okay. And get the moonsault. But doesn't get a moonsault that is able to be converted off of, so nothing can really be done with that just yet. And I'd say staying, I mean, has all the reason to be staying calm in this, but is playing in spaces that looks like this is actually really annoying for Punch to try to get anything done with Yosuke. He's doing well to work around all the mobility that's presented. Works out of the sandwich too. Kanji on point. Kanji just gets clipped in the backside. Squeaks out of the combo, and with the help of a Yosuke 4P, might actually get something started. Woo! Okay.
All right then. Nah. Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of 4P again. Wait for the burst.
What's happening?
Blazblue cross tag battle for the PlayStation 4. That's what's happening. Some people call it the circuit. All these crazy stuff's going on. With the way the match has been going, I'm surprised to say that Punch is in the lead at this point. Gets a punish on the DP, and that's going to be the game.
All right.
What is going on? Pure madness. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
Because when we were getting down to the wire, I was pretty certain that Unsafe was well in the lead at that point. But with some crazy exchanges that didn't have any real conclusion to them for the most part, Punch is able to stay alive and get a game on the board.
Yeah.
I expect a fair duel.
All right, can't escape from crossing fate. Fight.
Here we go. Game 4. Win a sandwich. I wasn't exactly sure where they were at, which is why Punch got hit, but still able to come out on the top side a little later on, getting a solid conversion, trying to chase the Kurogane down, gets across a moonsault.
Yeah.
Ooh, just in time with the trick. I get the feeling that Unsafe is feeling a little unsure of where to stand against this Yosuke. Just bobbling my words trying to keep up with the speed.
Ooh.
And I had the time to see that too, so I feel like that was a really easy punish for Punch. It's going to be the end of Kurogane. Didn't have the meter to CC and make that a sandwich, but don't really think that Punch needed it at that point. Just needs to make sure that they don't give up like too much free damage, especially now that Unsafe chose to res at this point. But that's really scary.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's really scary. But get the conversion from it.
Yeah.
And get the second one in a bit of a scramble. It's going to have CC if they want to take this, but opting to hold on to it. Totally understandable. That happens against Yosuke.
Yeah.
You see him hide behind Jiraiya directly in your face, and you got to make the choice of, is he going to try to trick afterwards? You're going to try to moonsault from it or V-slash? Like, that's been Yosuke ever since day one of P4A, man. It be like. Yo, yeah.
Pulling out the gun.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Stay strapped. What better way to solve the mystery of Persona characters than to add a Persona character of your own to the mix.
Are you prepared, Naoto-san?
Hell yeah. Let's get this done, Naoto.
I really wish I could think of the title of a detective at the point to tag that in right now, but we have Mrs. Shirogane on the case.
Bring it on.
Detective Conan.
Can't escape from crossing
I was trying to think of the honorific that you put for detectives. Yeah, I can't think of it right now. But it's not what I'm really familiar with anyway. So she can be Shirogane-sama. That's good enough. She might be dead with the way things are going. She ain't doing much right now. She ain't got enough evidence.
She's just getting beat up in the back.
Bruh. Somebody got to get her a scope because she can't hit anything with that gun. Shirogane get mixed up. Yo, he
Okay.
found a hit.
She turns it. All right. Oh.
Kind of get the feeling that was a burst bait. I'm gonna give Unsafe a little benefit of the doubt and say they were waiting for the burst, but that's another chance for puns. Ready for it.
Right.
Jump low. Unsafe is start bringing this back. Has officially brought this back, but it's in a sandwich.
Oh, she's gone, right?
Yeah, no burst. So now this is all up to Kurogane, the last Naoto. Same side EX moonsault. Gonna need one more look at this though. Has all the resources. If Puns ever gets the hit. That's not it.
Oh, that's a drop, I think.
I could think that at this point. Jumping away from Yosuke, just trying to get away from the madness. Who gets the counter hit? There's no burst in this, so Yosuke's gone. Gonna be one-on-one with Kanji when he comes in.
Yeah.
He gets away from the incoming too, but can't really do anything. Push block.
Oh.
And he got caught with a 5A trying to run in and take the plus frame from the res. This is still anybody's game though. Unsafe is all the meter to work with. A little too slow on the draw there. Takes a little bit of damage for hitting the Persona. Backside and punches and trying to hit it. It's a 2A, but eventually it's a hit.
You got a staring problem?
Yosuke! Kanji! Win!
I guess that's the way to do it, you know. Trying to make the Ragnar Makoto work for the first two games. Kept it reasonable, but to no avail is Unsafe. Got the first two. So just call Yosuke in there. You know, get your people. Just let the wind do the work for you. Throw caution to the wind. That's what I'm looking at.
Yep. Oh, shows what I know. Definitely should not have doubted the pick.
No, you should have doubted the pick. That was wild. Yosuke Kanji. Yeah, okay. Literally out there running wild.
Oh, we got the Yui versus Sunny.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hey, Yui's playing a new character.
Linnea Akatsu. Okay. Ready to be entertained by gorillas in their wild.
You know how much I hate that word in that context?
Yeah?
I really do.
You do?
I really do, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying that partially is filler because, yeah, that's what's going to happen. We going to be swinging from the trees out here. Woo.
Oh.
I'm surprised Linnea got away from that. But,
Yeah.
She got to take what she can get because she's going to be back here soon enough. Reflector, there she is.
Ooh. Gotta go for a grab there. All right.
Yeah. We're grabbing thin air. The footwork from Buck Wild Arm Sunny. I guess Wild feet.
Ooh.
And the air reset.
Ooh. Wasn't ready for the burst.
Not at all. And that's the break Yui needs to get back into this because it was looking pretty rough.
Mhm.
2+. No, there's no need for 2+2.
Yeah.
Ooh, tag,
okay.
Should we take a second to talk about that tag?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was not really the best place that can fit in.
Yeah.
There's the hard to blockable. Big axe kick. Conversion afterwards. Not going to be enough to get rid of Yang just yet, but she burned.
Ooh, went for the grab.
Had enough time to drop from the sky like a meteor, double dash to get out of the corner, but can't put anything on the res activist. Yo, this is Sunny, yeah. This is what you
got
want.
the back there.
Azra's gone. Okay.
Nice. Good stuff.
Ooh. I mean, that wasn't exactly the same as an Azrael teleport, but that's the best that little girl got. She got some movement too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Lene.
Good stuff.
You know, they keep on with that. Arx is going to patch this game and tag a meter to that. Switch it to some other game we ain't going to mention. Teleport behind people for no good reason.
Mm-hmm.
Do you two really think you can defeat me?
Let me stop.
Mm-hmm.
Can't stop and I won't stop. I was thinking I was getting a little too wild, but that fits right into everything that's happening right here. Game 2. Jeez.
Okay. Whoa.
Yep.
Raw command grab. All right.
Sonny's sending a message at this point.
Yeah.
Messages don't move,
Clash
or rather, you better be moving.
Ooh.
Ooh, yo.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Put a drop.
Quite.
Uncharacteristic for Sonny.
Okay, cashes out. Throws him out of the corner.
All right. But in Sonny's case, that's thrown into the wild.
Ooh.
Really? No, get back in here. We're not done.
The trade. All right, then.
That was the game that just happened.
Yeah.
Sonny got out there and pressed the buttons, made the magic happen.
Mhm.
Yui don't care. Yui special. Before we can even get back in the lobby, already ready to go. Like, give me game 3. Starting at Katsuki this time, though.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to match power for power, I guess. Especially when you got Yang just coming out here, unloading 5 Bs into everybody. JB.
And JB's with the arbor, too.
Literally brought her body armor to work.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even care about the reflectors. I'm kind of upset that Sonny got the pickup from that. I'm not gonna lie. Cause Lene was like high-fiving the floor down there.
Mm-hmm.
But Yui's back.
Okay. Oh, just raw tags in it. Ooh. Oh.
It's okay. 2-for-1 deal.
Yeah. Oh, he didn't even lose Yang for that, so that was definitely worth it.
Joe, what is up with Sonny? No, still in there. And Yui's got a res to get all this back. And Sonny didn't have any. Gonna say didn't have any meter, but doesn't need it when there's a way to slide you to the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Buck Wild Arm Sunny. Legged from the hip. Yeah, Chie Adachi. Here we go. I'm tired of this nonsense. Yeah. If for no other reason, because we just got to stop this ratchetness.
Nope,
Okay.
Nope.
Nope. But well, first off, hold on.
Ruby Yuzu. All right.
Yuzu's a new character.
Okay.
Yuzu's a new character. But these are two characters that swing, but they swing and cover a lot of space.
Oh, we already saw that 5B is the answer for a lot of Sunny's shenanigans.
God, that felt like a lifetime ago at this point.
Yeah.
Well, the first thing you always got to do is get through this Yang.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a JA.
Okay.
All right, that wasn't the JA I was thinking of, but that's the JA that you would use. Full screen sandwich and swap just to get away from Yang.
Oh,
Those were some quick decisions from those two.
Mm-hmm.
At least.
Okay.
4P again? I didn't have the distance for it. But still gets the second one as Azrael comes in. Yo, my man. Through the fire and the flames. And there's no burst for this, so Ruby's going to take anything that Azrael dishes out at this point. There's the first now.
Oh.
Text out of the unblockable. Someone get
Block,
hit.
right? Okay.
Yeah. Everybody who could block.
Mm-hmm.
2+2, trying to get rid of Azrael. Not going to
He's
happen.
still gonna be there though.
Yeah. In the corner. So I thought.
Out. Raw tag? Yep, there it is.
I feel like I don't even think I feel like Sonny does the most raw tags of anybody, and does it in these wild times that actually gets away from them. Now that's a big drop.
These drops. Oh.
A wise man once said these drops though.
Ooh. Super late throw.
Caught flinching. Guessing for games. Gonna still have to guess for games. Stayed in the front. I don't believe.
Sonic, right?
Yeah, like, huh? Not to say I couldn't believe Sonny would do it, but I can't believe Sonny did that. That's an upset in my books. 3-1 upset as well, huh?
Okay.
I don't think I can sit here and think too much of it because, as been status quo with BB Tag, we got places to go, so we're gonna keep them moving.
Yep.
I see Gerard. Ooh,
this is gonna be an interesting match. And by interesting, I mean Gerard's gonna be fighting for his life.
I know, right?
Oh, okay. He definitely switched off those big characters.
Now, this is what makes me laugh so hard, right?
Get ready.
So you're thinking the same thing I'm thinking that everybody's thinking. Gerard's gonna be fighting for survival. Got to get the big guns out, right? Switches to Yukiko, and it's like, yeah, this is the big guns for Gerard. This is the life he lives. Now, I know a lot of people have been asking for more DLC for BB Tag, but they didn't realize that they patched in the training dummy from the beta. Well, here she is, Yukiko Amagi. Hopefully, she can get something done against the likes of a Tectal, Ruby, and Yumi. Batista, on the other hand, not looking too good to start things off. I think Tectal wanted a double jumping right there, but just mistimed it, I believe.
No, I've not actually seen Gerard play this team in a long.
I don't think you've ever seen him actually play. You think you've seen him pick the characters, and some people might have just got rolled over. Other than that, he's tickling Tectal. Here we go again. Blocked
So I
on the
snuck
air.
in some stocks over there.
Yeah?
But she might not get to use them. Oh, Good bait.
She might not have a friend in front of her to protect her though.
Mm-hmm.
The backside. No burst. Doesn't even need a meter. So this is 5 meter for Yukiko as she's coming in. Who's being forced to res and still stuck in a sandwich.
Good block. Got 4 bars of or 4 level 4 res.
Well, level 4 res, 4 stocks, 4 fire stocks. So she has some things going for her.
Yeah.
Still
Red's gone though.
Might hold on to this one because that was kind of a awkward hit.
DC.
He's gonna try it. Gonna use all 5 for it.
Gonna be very low. This might.
I don't.
Yeah,
oh,
there it is.
Whoa.
Forgot about that extra damage.
Yeah. Well, it's the extra damage, but it's like I feel like at some point in time somebody mentioned Ruby just hurts for some reason,
Mm-hmm.
and I know it's not the case. It probably was just the extra res damage. But yo, that looked like that wasn't good till the end. But that's exactly why Tectel is one of the multiple champs of ZoneBreakers, and why we're just commentators.
Yep.
Hostile response confirmed. Commencing disposal.
I still can't believe this is where we're at, man. We've fallen this far. I wonder how many characters are left. That's another thing I meant to do for both games. How many characters haven't been played?
Yeah. Well, we can cross off what? Hanji,
Yukiko.
Yukiko. Batista. Has Batista been played yet?
Yes. By
Bechtel, probably?
No, Yui.
Oh, really? I don't even remember that.
Am I crazy? Jubei Batista.
Oh. Right. Okay.
Righteous also played Batista as well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like digging too more because I gotta see what little bit of magic Yukiko can do. It ain't
looking like too much. Sorry.
Just trying to jump out of this. Yo, somebody was looking. Or sorry, Tecta was looking for that fuzzy.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, almost can grab it.
Yeah, if she was wearing tennis shoes, she might have been able to get that.
Ooh, nice.
And Gerard's just gonna let Batista go. Really gonna try to play this on the back. Get as much life as possible. Have. All right.
Yep.
Well, that's a little more life for Yukiko to work with as she comes in. Has the level 4 res again, but this time only has 2 stocks to work with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Couple of Mirage.
Sandwich.
And was just threatening the JC for so long before letting it rip, but it was already gone. Okay. So Gerard's put up a fight though. Gets away from the sandwich setup. Yeah, the CC is just a switch in to Yumi. Texas is slow playing at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But we
don't
are
really have to do anything else.
Right?
Yep. That's 2.
Yeah, simple arithmetic. 2 + 2, giving Tectel and his 2 characters 2 games in this match between these 2 players. And round number 2 of the winner's bracket.
Sticking with this team, huh? Okay.
These are the heavy guns. Did you not get the memo?
Right, yeah. You're right.
We got to bet it all, and we got to try to make it to the end of the big tournament, right? for all the marbles. What better team is there to depend on than the likes of Batista and Yukiko?
Nah, man, I can tell you that.
Are you sure? I'm gonna say this, and you're gonna laugh, but you're gonna think about this. I honestly wish we would have tried Tager and Blitz Tank at this point.
I kind of do too.
Yeah.
Just to see.
And gets a swap on that too. JC. Yo, did she even get a stock? She might have got one.
She got one.
Congrats on pressing the assist button. I feel sorry for this Batista. She's trying. Where there's a will, there's a way. And it is possible. It's just, you know, if there was like a betting chat bot or something like this, there would have to be some really heavy odds for Batista. Especially now. So she's kind of done.
We hope.
Yeah, game 3.
Yep. It's the 3-0.
Yeah. It was rough. The first 2 games were competitive. Like, everything that I'm saying, all the jokes and all the words I'm using to make Yukiko a punching bag. The first 2 games were actually pretty competitive. But that third one, like, yeah, I really do wish you would have tried like anything else. And it's not even so much of it's Yukiko, like, why are you playing this character? But it was just with the way the second game went and with the pace that Tecta was allowed to play, it was just like, just try something else.
Yeah.
Try something else. It's too trivial for him at that point. But nonetheless, Gerard stuck with it. Took his lumps. We'll have to see how that pans out a little bit later. Now, we're moving on to winter semis. I already see Puns back in the lobby.
Yeah.
I was gonna try to say, huh?
You were gonna try what?
I was gonna try to say on the station, but that's too automatic at this point.
Right. So you got Puns versus Razzo up next.
Really?
Yeah.
Sounds pretty good. Sounds like
is this the team we're gonna be seeing? After the last time we saw Puns, I'm definitely not doubting anything.
This could be the start, but I get the impression that Yosuke is going to be hidden behind the glass, breaking case of emergencies. Oh no, I'm down 0-2. What do I do? You know, to this day, I wonder what would happen if Arxis was wild and they gave Yosuke his install in this game. And just like I tell many people, this is why they don't let me make games.
Get ready.
Okay, so it is going to be the Neo. All right. Seeing here, Razzo's still sticking with the Gord new, at least for right now.
Comrades, that takes me back.
It's got the weights on.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight.
Full screen, 5P CC activation. Didn't find anything with it, but
Okay.
show of dominance starting off, or an attempt at dominance out of Razzo, but Puns. Double overhead from the air dash.
Yep. Good block.
And has all the answers so far. Now, the best I
Ooh.
can say about Neo is stuff is happening in the corner.
Ooh,
Get
good count. Or
Yeah.
parry, whatever you call it.
Whichever one you want to use.
Ooh, goes for the overhead. Okay.
Or here lies new.
Yeah. Fonz is trying to make Neo look good. All right.
It's kind of happening right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's no way for me to really sugarcoat this. Razzo is. Wait a minute.
It begins. Ooh, maybe not.
Grasping for straws at that point. And aside from getting that 1-2-for-1 deal at the end, Punch just kind of ran over Razzo that game.
Yeah. Right back into it.
Not deterred.
Ready.
And I say it got ran over, but it's not like Razzo didn't get like the first say at anything. Like, They had a full screen CC activation. Didn't really do anything with it, but I had a chance to actually make a statement in all of this. So let's see how this game works. Sandwich again, there it is. And they all
Yeah.
ripped out of the sky. Gets
Big happy birthday.
Yeah. And this is one that Razzle was ready for at this point. So gets a full conversion. Neo trying to move. This is going to be a punish on Kanji coming in. CC one more time. Going to get to the backside. Can't do it. Defense from Punch just to make sure that Gordo can't set up a crossover. Yeah, now this game is looking beyond rough.
Kanji's gone though.
Faded in the background.
Yep.
Nice 4A. Into a cross raid. At some point I'm going to stop and just trust that Umbi has those on deck. But until then, it feels so good. Well, excuse me. 1-1.
Get ready.
I like the fire in your eyes.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight.
Here we go. A brave game of chicken to start off game 3. That's a sandwich.
Ooh. Was right for first.
But Razzle was holding on so long trying to wait for that sandwich. Just couldn't get away from it. Yo, hold it. That's a full screen Kanji. Oh no!
Just get in.
Top rope.
Yep. Ooh, ready for it.
Woo! And got caught again trying to up back.
Hey, got counter hit.
Yeah, Razzle's escape's been getting cut off a couple times. Kanji.
It's not even that Gordo.
You think so? Oh, there is 5 meters in CC.
I guess not.
Push
You
block.
go for the setup instead. Okay. First in. Ooh.
There was some good defense in there, but not enough. She didn't hit. She's okay, though. But for how long?
Yeah, I just wasted all the resonance there.
Right? And this isn't going to be enough to finish her off, but going to be guessing for the game.
Mm-hmm.
I'll send my
There it
late.
is.
Inconsistency.
Gordo slid in there and snatched the game out of Neo's pockets, up 2-1. This is going to game 4. Is this the part where you see Yosuke start scrambling down the hall? You ever play Star Fox on Super Nintendo, the original one?
Yeah.
You know, like in the very beginning, you got wham, wham, you got the always coming down the chute. That's what I was thinking with Yosuke, but it's not Yosuke, it's Akatsuki.
Mm-hmm.
Have a new contender in this Royal Rumble of a match right here. Akatsuki partnered along with Kanji as we go into game 4. That's exactly how you feel, right? Ready, fight, you wildin', huh?
Mm-hmm.
Just snatched up with a command throw. Version afterwards from punch.
Ooh. Okay.
Just held up. Push block just to get to space.
Oh, catch
Not
it.
enough space.
Woo.
There was a Gordo there, right?
Yeah. 1 point.
The dude's fighting back.
Yeah, she's putting in work.
And the res.
Oh, catches the counter.
Yo, he's done, right?
Should be.
He better be.
Yeah.
Oh,
Never mind. Need to stop
thing that-
talking.
No, the thing that makes me most upset though is that wasn't even close. Another 4A though, catching the neutral jump. And Razzle's technically brought this back. He's literally brought this back.
Mm-hmm.
It's a throw, so this is going to burn a lot of rest time, especially with the 2 meter to use another, whatever the super is called. That one.
Yeah. Oh, text out.
Came in with the club to the backside.
Mm-hmm.
Tried a long range to it.
Ooh.
Got out of the air.
Yeah.
2-2.
Too easy. That's why.
Oh, man.
Kanji's putting in work.
Huh? Yes, indeed. Kanji has showed up to work. I'm just amazed that Razzle went right back in there. We ain't here for the experience.
Mm.
What a bizarre encounter.
Katsuki and Kanji.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
See if they got it for game 5. And the hammer down. Stopping all the nonsense. 2B. And that was a trade 2B. That means so much. This would be a completely different scenario at this point. Bruh! 2 boosts to the gut.
Ooh, nice move.
Yeah!
Pretty slick.
From a straight fireball.
Block. Ooh, and the CC. Ooh. Okay. Let
So that-
Gordo take the hits. Wasted the CC though. And no
Did-
fun.
Ah, man.
That's blue.
All right. 2+2 for Kanji? No?
Ooh. Try to get in there. Oh.
Yeah, and that's going to be the end of Gordo since that
Yeah.
was nowhere to run from it.
Mm-hmm.
So this is going to be new on her own. She gets in, and a 2B. Sniped out of the sky.
Yep. Person.
And I like that choice. Just not let her set up or anything and get a free res. So
Mm-hmm.
I dare you. But stepping in and taking a throw. And a throw to the corner nonetheless. This is really good for Razzo.
Mm-hmm. Good block on the
Ooh.
burst.
That means so much.
Ooh.
Punishes that DP. That's in the kanji.
Yeah.
Doesn't even need to res at this point. Just trying to take the plus frame. Forces the res too. It's so good, but that's blocked.
Yep.
Wow.
Razzle takes it.
Was able to hold on because, yeah, it was not a good start for that Gordo. But with the new, was able to stay alive, take the set 3-2. That was a good game.
Yeah, that was good. We got it. Okay. So we're gonna have ourselves a Sunny Tactile stream or match next.
I mean, that technically is a Sunny Tactile stream.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got to play our favorite mini game? Where's Tectum?
Where indeed?
Oh, all right. Well, you've only done this one so far. You're going to do it again. Somebody get in that chat. Hit exclamation point. Matcherino. That'll bring up the links today. Because just like everything that you see on Twitch for fighting game tournaments, well, I say everything. It's like 90% at this point. You know what I'm getting at. It's a Matcherino event. Code this time is ZBTAG13 because we've made it to the 13th ZoneBreakers online. Log in with your favorite social media, click on the contribute button, and your coupon code is ZBTAG13. Use that, and Matcherino is going to be so gracious to create 50 cents to throw it into the pot. And you can still do this and add to this tournament that you're seeing right now. If you got a little bit of time, which you got a little bit of time, we got to find tech to win. You can do some sponsor quests, click some links, check out this cool stuff, retweet this stuff, blah, blah, blah. It'll add a couple more bucks based off of how many you do. And if you're feeling oh so gracious, which we'd be really thankful for, we're thankful nonetheless. You ain't got to do this, but if you're feeling really nice, you can donate your own money to the pot. Right on cue. Here is East Side. Really?
Okay. Narukami S.
Now he looked at everybody else who threw a Ruby 5B at this Azrael. Was like, you know what? I'm better than y'all. I don't need to hide behind Ruby 5B. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ruby's 5-yard halo. You ever watch XFL?
Not really.
Oh, man. I remember when it originally started years ago, that was one of the big things that people talked about. That was supposed to be one of the big differences between that and the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
5-yard halo after a punt instead of getting the call a safe catch.
Uh-huh.
You might have had to break that one out because Narukami starting off already getting encroached on by this Yang.
Mm-hmm.
We're taking a reset from that.
Good block.
Solid punish as well. Big damage slashes in the corner. 8K. Pinned down. TC. Ooh, well, no.
What?
That's just fine.
Yeah. Ooh.
So,
I didn't even see when Yang got in.
Me neither. I think, was it a 2+2? Because the thing that was on my mind was Sunny has bursted twice so far. And both of them have been not only, but they've been hard baited.
Mm-hmm.
And like that stands out as important to me because it's not. Oh, wait.
This might be.
He's got 2 meters.
Mm-hmm.
But let's Narukami go? Or let's what?
Oh.
Huh. All right. Next topic. That's so wild. Because what I was saying is that Sonny got too burst baited, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that also comes off of the fact that Tekla had like 2 successful CCs. But the reason why Tekla was able to get so many good CCs is the fact that he was baiting the burst with block and not like using an assist to punish him. Like that's been the thing that's been on my mind as of late, right?
Yeah.
Even going that extra length. Wait a minute, this is a long sink. Something smells fishy out here. But even after that, going to those measures to punish Sonny was still able to bring that one back.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't know about this one. This smells like some funky BB tag to me, man. You need to send this one back to the kitchen. Throw it back on the fryer. This ain't good enough for me. Game 2. Sonny ready with the 5B check. Just not going to let Tekla run in for free. In here. And that's the first time that Sonny's been able to get in for free with the burst. Counter hit Gustav. And I don't know if Tekla knew that the backdash was coming or just has an idea that Sonny likes to be quick on his feet, off of his back. But that was a good look. Going to get a punish on him. That's a big one. Got there in time for the 5B. You know, since I see that, I'm pretty sure that's how Yang slid in the last game, by the way. Sonny special, just a raw tag, and we weren't ready for it. I don't know about you, but, like, I have to have my sound off, so I can't hear stuff like that.
Yeah.
Not trying to make excuses, just painting the picture, if you will. Just like, you're going to have a happy little same side 4P if Sonny was looking for a cross-up. Azriel's gone. It's going to be another... Might have been looking for a swap. It's really feasible. Because you're looking at S as well. Like, that's the important thing. S high up in the air. So, all things considered, that's a real prime time for her to just let a JC rip, JC swap.
For sure.
You know, I'm making all the other game references at this point. It feels like waiting for a PS4 Tekken match. Get ready for the next battle.
2 hours later.
But then you get up and you go make a sandwich real quick before it actually loads into the game.
Yep.
But you see them waiting for the intros to make sure that they get as much connectivity as physically possible.
Yes.
Seasoned net play veteran will cut no corners to get the most quality they can out of their matches. Here we go into game 3.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nice conversion.
Right?
Ooh. Not quite close enough to capitalize on the D3. Ends up getting countered himself. Nice break.
Sonny is fiending out there, just throwing out 5B at all times.
Oh.
So I thought.
Okay.
No burst for this. So it's not going to happen. Well, there. And that's not what Tekla was looking for. Sonny, on the other hand, will gladly take this mistake. Big punish, valiant charge in the corner. Probably didn't even have to worry about a burst at this point. And Tekla just takes out of that. I'm kind of surprised nobody else does that to Sonny.
Ooh.
Firecracker. Slides under and a 2B.
Ooh.
Yeah, had to. He was probably holding burst at that point. Just knew it was going to happen. The good blocks from Texel.
My birthday on the DP. Alright.
Jumping away because trying to make the most out of nothing. He's gonna have to look for the burst at some point. No,
He
don't
scratches out. Yeah.
shut the
Smart
door.
2B. Yep.
All right, Study. Hello. I actually don't blame Texel for that at all.
Yeah.
Like,
You don't want to swing into that and get clipped.
yeah, it is. It's really sad to have to do something like that. I don't know if he had the meter to just super at that point, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's one of those things where, really, I have to say Texel is too smart for his own good in that scenario. Because I think the thing he could have did, I think he could have 2-8. But you look at that, and your knee-jerk reaction is, I don't want to get hit with anything that's going to wind up on Twitter shortly after.
But now he's definitely going to wind up on Twitter.
Maybe.
Get ready.
That would have been guaranteed. Somebody complaining about hitboxes if he swung into that super.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, let it go and got DP'd afterwards? That'll only happen when somebody's complaining about, man, why do people get away with this on net play?
Can't escape from crossing fate.
Here we go into game 4.
Yes.
You know something?
Mm-hmm.
This is match point for Sunny.
Yeah, it is.
This would be a huge
Texel stick
upset.
with it. Ooh.
Coast to coast, Zeo car.
Mm-hmm.
Waits and goes for the low. Sunny doesn't bite. Is one to put himself back in the corner just to bear his fangs down
Ooh.
on the Texel. The 5C.
Yeah. Extra assault.
Extra damage.
Mm-hmm. Another one. Just a regular one this time.
All right. 2A swap. Yeah, okay.
Oh, no.
And the low, there is a burst though. There it is.
Yeah.
Narukami can't burst though, so
He did.
He better be. I don't. Yes, because you get a sandwich here. Because I was like, I don't know about the idea of using all the meter for that.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a sandwich right here.
Yeah.
Could have
Didn't take it though.
Yeah, so now I kind of question using all the meter at that point. Found in the air with the JA, brought all the way down with the DP.
She burns.
Sunny. She burns and she waits. Ooh.
Ooh. Okay.
But it was,
Now I
look
got
at the
it.
counter hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Over the growler.
Mm-hmm.
Second goose off. That's not a counter hit. And that one's a counter hit though.
Good stuff. Doesn't quite get under the burst. Ooh, good anti-air.
Falling J is a little too hard to field, but JC in the backside going to be the end of yang. Trying to take the frames on the incoming. Gets him. I'm going to get a second chance too.
Mm. Ooh. Runs into the DP.
Yeah. Crazy thing to throw out there though, but Sonny slung them dice on the table. Came up with the box card.
Mm-hmm. Takes it 3-1 over Texel.
What? I'm telling you, man, today has to be Friday the 13th. There's some spooky stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
Sonny's in the money, dog. I had this on the back of my mind today that Sonny's been knocking on the door a top 3 for quite some time. Got 4th place last week or 2 weeks ago. Right? Yeah, 4th place 2 weeks ago. And I was like, I get the feeling that this might be his time. Lo and behold, here we are. Winner's final.
Buck Sonny versus Raz.
Buck Wild Arm Sonny. Who's Razzle playing? I was looking at my sheets.
Gordo News still.
Excuse me?
Yeah. So he better not get hit.
Oh, he's getting hit. He's getting hit. You're not going to sit here and tell me that Razzle's going to go 3 games without getting hit against Sonny.
Look, maybe he's got a plan. See?
All right.
Oh, that was blue.
Gordo got slapped up and gets away. 2B. And 2B looks very good against Azrael in the air because he can't do a growler up there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Gets caught looking for the side switch.
All right. Here's Yang again.
Ooh, good TV. A little too far for the conversion, though.
Razzo's actually doing this. Razzo's not getting hit.
Yeah?
Not going to get hit by that either. All right.
Mm-hmm.
This is hard mode. But stats is Azrael on the burst.
Ooh, counter hit.
Uh-oh.
It's fine. It's got the burst.
All right. We can't get hit.
Oh.
What now? What now?
Look, she's not dead here.
All right. She's probably going to wish she was at this point.
See?
Look, who's expecting a drop?
Ooh.
That was another Sunny tag, which is why Azrael's in here.
Mm-hmm.
Backside. Burst?
Yep. Alright. We're having a lot of drops this game. Worked out for Razzo.
How am I supposed to relax in a place like
There's a lot of drops. More on Razzo's side, but that's because Razzo was the one in control the entire time. Like, I didn't look at the timer for that, but 80% of that was Razzo not getting hit.
Mm-hmm.
Get ready. Get ready.
You must have coached Razzo, right? You just get up in his ear and be like, look, all you got to do is not get hit.
I don't think I've ever talked to him.
Well, you might get to take credit for this one because the plan's working out so far. Who would have knew that the best way to beat Yang and Azrael is just don't get hit?
Mm-hmm.
Can't escape from crossing fate.
Well, let's see if Razzo can have a repeat performance here in game 2. That's technically that's a hit.
Yep.
See, new coming immediately. Woo. Grim Reaper. More like Lifesaver. Somebody really wanted that.
Yeah.
Razzle's ready. He gets an extension from the high side of the Grim Reaper there. He's in his face, yeah, 2B. Because of the timing of the CC, Razzle had all the time in the world to assess the situation with the backdash. Proper response, and here comes the symbols. Tie in, no burst. But Sonny drop. If there was ever one for Sonny not to drop, it was that one right there. That was the prime hit. 2 plus 2.
Gone.
Has to be. It's the empty jump low getting around the incoming, and that's going to be the end of Yang as well. 2-0 Razzo. 2 games of effectively not getting hit.
Yep.
That was a little scarier than the first one. Actually, that was a lot scarier than the first one. There was the big hit in the end. The one opening that Sonny really needed. Gets the hit with Yang. 5B hit. No burst to protect New. And fumbled. We're going to have to see if Sonny's offense is able to score here in game 3, or that's going to be a trip down to the bracket of alternative success and a seat over in losers finals. Here we go.
We gonna do this?
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
There you go.
Oof, the footwork.
Tick throw.
Simulation as well.
Mm-hmm.
Can he get? Can he get there? Yeah, okay. Is the sky blue? Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
And again,
Ooh, okay.
I wonder.
Oh, it's a happy birthday.
I didn't even see Yang come in there, but we might see her going out of the door very shortly. 2 + 2.
Resistance reviews.
As it's
I
time
don't know
to
if
see.
Sonny can do this one.
Try it.
Oh,
Yeah.
he almost did something.
For a quick moment, I believe that maybe it could happen, but Razzo immediately shut that down. Takes winners finals. The big 3-0. Bruh, he basically didn't get hit.
Mm-hmm.
Against Sonny. What? Yo, he was ready to go in again. Day in the park for Razzo. Like, yeah, it's fine. Chilling over here, vibing, playing some BB tag. Everybody out here in the bracket's been sweating, dodging bullets and bombs, grenades getting chucked at him and everything. Razzle just casually strolling up the grand final.
Mm-hmm. With the side team.
The side team, bruh. He didn't even use one of the Titans.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. So it looks like we gotta wait a little bit before the losers quarters matches finish.
Oh, they're playing them right now?
Yeah, I think they started them already.
Oh, that's a good problem to have, actually.
Yeah,
Nothing wrong with that. So,
should be finished pretty soon.
right? So, for all you out there chilling in the chat and everything, you got a quick second to, I guess I need to walk back over to my mic. I was going to get some lens cleaner for my glasses, man. It's getting kind of wild in here, kind of hard to see things.
Mm-hmm.
But what I was trying to say before I interrupted myself, everybody got a second to go grab a quick drink or something, stay hydrated, go to the bathroom if you need to. Before we move into losers semis, I have to figure out who's going to be battling out there. But for everybody who's going to take a break, everybody who's coming to chill, everybody who's hanging out through the VOD in the future, the YouTube VOD, whatever, you know what I'm saying at this point. You know I got to give a big ups to you. We wouldn't have a reason to do this without y'all. So thank you for chilling with me. So yeah, man, what's up? We got some free time.
Much.
Nothing much. You gotta have something.
Look,
You
I probably need to get some water.
Oh, you need to
I'll
get,
be
all
right
right.
back.
Bye. Hey, Umby, you alive over there? What's happening? Just trying to find somebody to talk to burn some time. Unless you're gonna just throw the brackets up there for a second. You got a BRB screen or something? So, are we talking? Okay. So what's good, yo? What's good?
What is good is I am here after taking a week off.
Yeah.
Immediately run into problems. They're good, like I said, they're good problems to have.
Yeah.
And they're easy problems to fix. I ain't worried.
I mean, there really is no fix other than just waiting for this, unless you want to try to drag somebody in here mid-set, but that don't work too well.
Hey, I'm ready to give Gerard the 03 right now, just to try.
Is he not here?
No, he's here. He's.
Oh.
Check out the chat. We're trolling the back.
Oh, what chat?
Basically, he gave a keyword to his room. He's playing.
Oh,
right
no.
now. Give a
Oh,
keyword
no.
to his room, which was
Oh, no.
80085.
Oh no.
Yep, not too much going on. I am streaming the games that I have not touched in over 2 weeks, which is kind of awkward.
Yeah, that's pretty weird for you because you usually just leave your PS4 on BB Tag.
See, what had happened was,
What happened? Go ahead and tell me.
I was grinding League of Legends. Let me just mute myself right now.
I haven't even seen you play that unless you've been playing it all stream.
Oh no, I finished that up. I stopped because I had reached the goal.
Right.
And I started focusing on Pokemon.
You caught yourself an ultimate low tab.
I had not kept myself an ultimate low tab, unfortunately.
Wow.
But yeah, me and Sonido 303 and Manny in the chat. Just doing some on the team, but I keep telling Sonido, well, I don't keep. We used to tell Sonido we need to start streaming some of that on the ZoneBreakers channel. As a matter of fact, if anyone's listening in the chat, if you want to see like some Pokemon content, let me know so I can bash Sonido 303 on the head and convince him to start streaming some of that.
ZoneBreakers Pokemon Invitational. That's gonna happen for real.
I mean, I can
I
can make it happen. Like I can run the logistics and make it happen and continue streaming like I've been doing. I don't mind.
Yeah. There's a lot of things that can happen. You know what else might happen? I might have to talk to you about. Yo, what about a flex tournament?
Let me go ahead and mute your mic real quick.
Nah, hold on. What's wrong with flex, man?
What's right with this?
What's right? There's a lot right with flex. Excuse me?
If we're gonna do that, let's go ahead and get the Power Rangers Battle for the Grid players.
Now, you know what the funny thing is?
What's up?
Both of those games, even though they're different degrees, both of those games have more functioning net play experiences than what's been happening today.
You don't miss. Yeah.
Facts.
Oh, we got someone typing. Do we have a match report?
Slide it into the lower third. Breaking news in ZoneBreakers Online.
3-1 tactical.
Yeah, we do have one report coming through, waiting on the other. Get that started. Yo, who you got your money on? We got Puns versus Gerard.
Who do I got?
I think I gotta go with Puns this time.
Yeah, me too. Because I don't know if you've been paying attention, but Gerard plays Yukiko, and that is not a character you want to bet on.
I'm saying I was playing Neapolitan.
All right, that's not Yukiko.
That is true.
You ain't wrong. Okay.
I got something for you. Name a game that Yukiko was good in.
Persona 4 Gold.
Is she really?
She's solid. She's nice.
Okay.
It's Salvation.
That's like the only thing you could say. I was thinking you were going to say Dancing with the Stars or whatever. Yeah, that game.
I'm even the reports soon, though, because we got to get the show moving. Okay, there we go.
Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Guess who didn't win? Yukiko. Who's surprised?
Man.
Hey, leave me alone.
I'm not saying she's a bad character and all, but
I mean, I'll say
she's
it's
not.
them.
All right. Wow.
I'm going back to the cave. I'll have fun.
See.
All right.
Get ready. Get ready.
If you ain't come back yet, because we've been too busy BS and bring it back, because we got another match. We got Pun cracked the glass early, came out the gate with Yosuke, and I think it was Kanji. I just saw the Yosuke and was like, wow. Or was it
I think it was a
Kurogane?
Naoto.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Kurogane.
there it is.
Going against Tectal. Tectal with this trademark standard issue, Ruby and Yumi.
Mm-hmm.
Ruby Rose. No, Ruby, that is still a shinobi. Oh my god. That's so cool.
Alright.
Yeah, I was thinking it's like you really want to let Yosuke up back because you know what's happening afterwards. Ready, fight, beat, fight. Let's go.
Alright. There's a burst. There it is.
That's pretty nice. Solid damage to tuck on a Kurogane. Push him over to the corner as well. I kind of wonder if Tectal actually wanted to get to the bottom side with the Yumi 5
Ooh.
That though.
Interesting.
Safe supers.
Yeah.
Ruby was alive. Alive enough to get a DP. And a throw. Throw out of the CC as well. So that means so much for Tectal. There's going to be no burst for Kurogane at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, that's some patience right there.
Ooh.
And I mean, it's very easy to not want to just fire off a 2B at this point in this game. But I had it at the edge of my mind that if I was Tectal, I would have 2B'd right there. And I mean, I'd still be in the same scenario because it ain't work out for Tectal in the end. But I'd be done a lot sooner.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless. Whether it was then or a little bit later, Punch was able to hold on. Not even hold on. Was in control for the most part.
Yeah, pretty much all game.
Put Ruby over in the corner. Let her breathe her last breath trying to DP out. And just left Yumi in some real uneasy situations to try to defend herself.
Get ready. Can't escape from crossing.
No, hold on, we skipped these intros.
Mm.
D-slash again.
Yep.
Put it back though. Still comes in with the JA on the second one. It's playing very high in the air. Actually playing out of Ruby's range for the most part. You saw Tectal was trying to, I think, do a buzzsaw.
Oh. Okay.
Makes you wonder, huh?
Mm.
This is actually patient play from both of them, but it's just, it looks like Ox is trying to put a beat on Yosuke, but Tex was able to do it, get some punish on the tag crash.
Mm-hmm. That's blue.
Yeah. It's because it was a Yumi combo. It was a cold combo.
Gotcha. Take a throw, nice break.
Push block to not take any pressure from the jumping afterwards. Still a lot of ground for Punch to make up. A little too early on the 4P. Gets Ruby tagged, but no real harm done at this point. And there, Tactile got hit for looking for the 2B. That one was a little harder for him to find because that was after the double jump. It's one of the benefits of playing Yosuke, having a little more mobility after the fact. Snow Globe. I don't know if the ice shards hitting would have meant too much, but there was a little room for Punch to work with. They wanted to try to get out of there, but still having to make up the deficit at this point. Lucky to get Kurogane out.
Mm-hmm.
The throw. Tecto can't get a punish in time. And Tecto is really starting to stay on top of Punch in the air, but getting cleaned up by Kurogane 4P.
Mm-hmm.
Good as this call. CC as well. No burst just yet, but didn't try to go for the super, so Ruby's still alive. I like that. Switching over to Yumi just to get some space away from Yosuke. Gonna put him down pretty close to a pixel. Itty jump low.
Mm-hmm.
CC didn't have the meter
No
for
CC
it.
there. Yeah.
So hovering over the gunshot.
Mm.
And waited for the burst, but kind of didn't believe it was going to happen. Go, Ruby Tubi.
Mm-hmm.
Ruby Tubi. Everything she could need. It's a cross. Wow. It's the 5-yard halo.
Mm-hmm.
Any air, any cross up 2B. It's not the first time Tekkel's hit that. It just looks amazing every time.
Yeah.
One of the many marvels of a fighting game. A button that hits all angles, all directions, all the time. I'm pretty sure if you had a character that could do a move from under Ruby, that 2B would hit it as well.
Of course. She needs it.
She really does. I mean, if she didn't, she wouldn't be like the best character in the game, right?
Yeah.
So she needs it for her status. She needs
Exactly.
it. What game are we in? Is this game 2? This is...
I feel like this game 3. Let me try. Yeah. It's 1-1
This game-
right now.
It's 1-1. Did I really forget the first game already?
Yeah. It's okay. You got time to remember because we're synchronized.
I know, right?
Might need to remake the room after this or something.
I remember the first game now. Okay. I mean, there's 7 people sitting in here. Razzle's been lurking in the cut. That's who I'm blaming.
Sonny's out there too.
Oh, Sonny's in there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. All this dead weight in the lobby.
Oh, an error has occurred.
Dun, dun, dun.
Who do we lose? Sonny.
Sonny.
All right.
Uh-huh.
The culprit has been spotted.
Ready.
Sonny was ejected. One imposter remains. One imposter remains. See, the real problem is nobody's gone to fix electrical yet, which is why we're still stuck here.
Oh, there it is.
Today is just really weird.
Yeah.
This is literally the most problems that we've had so far.
Mm-hmm.
Still have to press through. Still have to persevere. So dang,
Can't escape.
kind of feel bad for Yosuke.
Fight.
Game 3.
Okay.
Letting the springboard rip.
Yep.
Caught the move.
This is not the air. Moving salts.
Kind of feel like there was a little tracking on that with the way Yosuke came down.
Mm-hmm.
Turned on his GPS and went right behind you.
Ooh, nice
They're
one.
for that. Yeah. Just went ahead and scooped Kurogane off the ground with that 5A. CC. And a push block that didn't really mean anything, so Tekkel's losing a lot of meter fast, only down to 1.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah, I wonder what that was about.
Ooh. Okay. Big
Oh, really?
DP Punisher.
I really wonder what the first hit was about that kind of caused the scramble to happen, because it was a clean hit, no block or anything. So maybe maybe Punch was trying to move.
Maybe.
Not having anything to do with it. Steps in, gets a 2A, meaty 2A, stopping the jump out, or maybe that was a walk back. Wedged in, delayed air dash, double overheads. Now we don't even have to worry about it. Every time it's on my mind, Tactical just assures me, don't need to think about burst.
You bastard!
Try not to participate in the mix-up. Hands out. The moonsault. And the super. Can't really do anything much with this after the fact. In fact, tried to move and got pinned down by 5A.
Yep.
You know what's just dawned on me? You can't control the super in this game. Can you?
What you saying?
You can't control that super in this game. I mean, I'll have to look at that. What?
Yeah, I don't know.
Moonsault. Yumi coming in at just the time to autocorrect. Put Yosuke under fire in the corner, 4P, but still jumping away from the gunshots. Shots. Tactical's on the run. Rampage time started somewhere or just started. Tactical's rapidly going to be getting to 5 meters. Switching away, yeah. I hope he doesn't. Didn't really get a chance to do it anymore. I was about to say, I hope he doesn't try to play the block because it's a little too close. Getting cleaned up in the scramble. That's going to be R.O.B gone. Yumi forced the burst and a counter.
No super, and that's going to be it.
Two 2-1, right? Double check myself after that long pause.
Get ready.
To double check myself, but I'm proud of myself for actually keeping up with scores better.
Okay, we got a normal match going on here.
Define a normal match for me.
It loaded in decently.
Acceptable.
Yeah.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight.
5B out to start.
Ooh, gets caught by a 6B, but no conversion off of it.
Yeah, that made contact buzzsaw, but it's too high to really drag Yosuke all the way down. Most unfortunate for Tactical in that scenario. Punch will gladly take it. And just use the 5A as a little buffer to get out of the corner.
Sheath activation kind of let Tactical know what was going on though.
Oh, really? Ooh. That was kind of wonky, but it worked out for Punch.
Ooh.
That was kind of wonky, but it worked out for Tactical. Enough hit stop to allow Yosuke to flip back into the counter. That's wild. That's a sandwich. I question how I question how Yosuke got out of that, but okay.
Yeah. Well.
First block just to make some space. Over the 4P. More so way, gonna have to get away from it again. Tricks around it, but can't get there in time. Empty moonsault low. And just the super. That's going to be Yumi gone. R.O.B by herself. R.O.B has a lot to work with. There's a high res. Gonna have to build some meters.
Ooh.
Cross up JB. Spend some meters? Not just yet.
Okay.
But it wasn't safe either. That's a big thing. That string was really important to not allow Punch to get a sandwich at that point.
Whew.
Double 4Ps. Didn't have the beater for this. So the next hit will do it. If Punch can ever find Tectal again. But
Oh, yep. 4P takes it.
yeah. Literally ripped it out of the sky. That's what it does. Covering half the block.
We're on 2-2.
Huh.
Get
2-2, yeah.
Yes.
Ruby,
Okay.
yes.
I guess you want some bigger buttons to try and smack Yosuke out the air.
Yeah, that sounds pretty reasonable. I'm just surprised he's fixing the matching teams over there. I think he's done this before, though.
Ooh.
Probably not the way you wanted to bring in S. Fun, able to force the burst. Get around it as well, so that's Half-Life for her gone. And, you know, looking for bigger buttons to smack Yosuke out of the air. 2B sounds like a good idea, but as shallow as it is, really couldn't find the moonsault. So S already needed to get back behind Ruby with no life to spare. 4P. And 4P's been doing a lot.
Ooh, right over the DP.
This is a good sandwich. Good block. And the escape. No, Punch tried to get away. Good assist.
Hmm? 4P is so clutch.
Yeah. Gets a block on the crash. That's going to be in the S. She didn't really do anything. Ruby on her own, but only has a level 3 res to work with this time. In a sandwich. Doesn't even get a chance to try to let the 5B rip. That's going to be Puns kicking Tectal clean out of this tournament. Okay. Things are starting to get really interesting here. So we've got some
now we've got Puns versus Sonic in losers finals.
You want to talk about a wild match to have at the end of the road of alternative success? Bro. One end, you have Yosuke Houdini able to slide.
Kanji, actually.
Kanji
Naoto.
I mean, they're just going to break that chair in half. I mean, it's a little more health to work with, yeah, but they're just going to break that chair in half. That chair covers half the screen, though.
I ain't holding back.
Can't escape from crossing fate.
Let's see.
It's the losers finals. Here we go. Fade away. Got to wait for J to start.
Okay. Puns is looking pretty good.
Yeah.
CC.
Already
Over
took
into the sandwich.
Already got half life off of him, but not enough to get all the semblance.
Okay. DP works out. And then just gets hit.
A big beefy 5B. Coast to coast. No burst just yet. There it is.
Gonna wait. Looks like it. Blue beat.
Yeah. Missed time to set up. Supers? 2+2.
Yeah. Gotcha.
I mean, unless you want some new music in, I don't think Puns want anything to do with that right now. That's something you don't see Sonny do every day. Dash into grab.
Mm-hmm.
He's really big into trying to get somebody blocking the wrong way with the dash.
Ooh, the reset.
It's still not
Out the
enough.
corner though.
It's not enough to get rid of Kanji.
Ooh.
4A still too high. We get the J on the
Snuck
back.
past the 4P.
And I get the impression that Sonny didn't really. Ooh, wait, no,
Oh.
that's safe. That's safe. I thought
That's
that
not
was safe.
safe? Alright.
So I thought. This is really scary for Punch.
Oh, converted.
Got back up there.
Okay. That was pretty slick.
Huh? Doing well to piece that one together. Get the first game with a full Azrael. That's Sonny.
Mm-hmm.
Get ready. Get ready.
How you feeling about this Kanji right now?
You know, if it was anybody else, I'd say it's a liability, but I've been proven wrong on this Kanji too many times so far.
Fair enough. You know, we talk about the Kanji, but really it's about the Kurogane in the back.
Mm-hmm. Just
Doing
like
it,
that.
Yeah, doing it again. One more time, catching the tech out. Kurogane again!
Mm-hmm. This is looking rough.
Yeah. Can't get past
They
the
just can't
workhorse.
get around it.
It's the Noble Fly Zone.
Ooh. Okay.
Tekken? You Tekken? I respect this. I respect. So, this is where we're living, huh?
Yeah.
It's the highest combo I've ever seen. This is the highest combo I've seen in BB Tag. This ain't even his ZoneBreaker. Like, we're doing this, huh?
I guess so.
Yo, we're out.
Oh.
Are we back in? Not just yet. Didn't even get a chance. It was trying to shut the door. It was really late. It's kind of important, too, because that gives away some momentum and gives Sonny a chance to play, especially with being able to lock Kanji into the corner.
Mm-hmm. Rez.
And there's
Only
no
level
CC.
1, though.
But there is no CC, so Sonny gets to move around. Getting a punish on Kurogane in the corner, too.
It's going to be big damage.
A quick hit could get rid of him, but Pun's holding up back, getting away. This is dangerous.
Ooh, that's it.
Can't afford to be stopped here.
That leaves us one up. We slide over to game 3.
Get ready.
You know,
Get ready.
with the way Pons is playing, especially with what we're highlighting, I get the impression that the value of Kanji is probably the most mobile, high health character that Punch can play.
Mm.
And you're thinking, but Kanji's not very mobile, which is true. But mobility in the sense of being for that right there, being a wall in front of Kurogane. Because as nice as it would look to have like Yosuke flying around and trying to get mix-ups from the 4P, Yosuke can't get hit by this team.
Right.
The backside to force the sandwich. Yo, such a heads up. Yeah, that's a heads up play from Punch though. Sees the DP and steps out just to make sure to put Sonny in the corner.
Oh, he tried to get the double super there, I think. Didn't quite have the spacing for it.
I would argue this is better because what are you going to do? Put Azrael back in there? I feel like a broken record, but Nara copy 4P again. 4P again.
Try to go for something fancy there.
Has all the room to do it, though.
Oh, yep. There it is.
That puts Puns one game away from making it up to grand finals and a shot against Razzo and the title.
So he's going right back into it.
Sonny knows nobody else. What's he gonna do? Try to play Mitsuru Yumi or something? I ain't gonna bail him out of this.
Could play some Yumi, Yang, maybe some Makoto, something.
Stop.
Man, I'm just putting it out there, bro.
I mean, you are.
It exists.
That is true, but those are not the wild arms of Yang and Azrael.
That's true.
So, at the back of the wall, looking in the eyes of a third. Yeah. Sonny's going to come out guns blazing. Buck wild arm Sonny. Wild arms. Wild arms. Knows no chill. He's going. Looking for this.
He knew.
Yeah, paid respect to the tech out. Walked in, gets a punish on the DP. Has 2 more meter in CC. He wants to try it. He's going to try Kurogata's life.
I don't think it's going to quite be it.
Yeah, nowhere near it. We're still looking really good.
DP out again.
Yeah. I get the impression Sonny was expecting Punch to tech in that scenario. 5B again. 5B gets the activation. But a big JB shuts Yang down.
Okay.
But this is the spot where Sonny won one of the earlier games. Had Azrael by himself in the 1v1. So there goes Puns. It's his big chair shot. Not clean though.
Right into the throw.
Oh, is this it?
I think this is it.
As long as he doesn't drop.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't drop. Yo.
There we go. 2-2.
Expect no less from ZoneBreakers Online. Locked up 2 apiece. Winner versus Razzo. Loser gets to see what's happening over in the Twitch chat. Yo, wait a second. New challenger in the There it is. What is it? The hero of Junes? Could be the hero that Puns needs to climb out of the depths of the loser's bracket. It could be one of the many heroes that has to die so that the villain Sonny can rise up. The villain to many people who has plagued their innocent and pure net play experiences of BB Tag. That's Sonny. See who will prevail in Game 5. That traded.
Yeah, it worked out.
That was a Yang 2B. That's not in the script.
Alright.
Yosuke is doing it though. Already has over half life against Azrael.
Raw tag. Works out.
Yang getting slapped on the wrist on the way in.
4P. Yep.
Needs no introductions. The button's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Kids,
block.
yes. Big call on the burst. Azrael's on Yang on her lonesome in semblance. That Resident isn't even worth talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even believe. Somehow Yosuke got back there.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it's very questionable. Actually, that makes sense because that's armor versus a hit, as wild as that is. So one more hit, and that's going to be the end of Yosuke. So this is possible. You see, Sonny's not going anywhere just yet, but ran out of res, ran out of patience, and ran out of life.
He went for it.
Man, I'm really shining now.
Went for it, and he couldn't find Punz over there at the end of the line. Punz gladly holding down back and waiting for the opportunity to get into grand finals to fall into their lap, and there it is. Sonny gonna have to take a seat over in third place. Congrats to you. But now means we have to move up to the grand finale. And Razzle's not switching off of this team.
I don't think so. Until he gets forced to lose it, at least. But maybe I'm wrong. Nope. Man. Yosuke Elizabeth now.
Now, of all the switches that I've seen Pun pull out so far, this has been like the least eyebrow raising. As far as I know, Yosuke Liz is a pretty good thing.
Yeah.
And even if I didn't know that, I can kind of piece that together in my mind.
Yeah.
You got the guy that wants to flip everywhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you got a chick with a huge freaking laser.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out what's going to happen here. Double swaps back into Yosuke. Ooh, and around Thanatos.
Ooh, that's
well, you know, there's two ways to take that. The second one is the correct way, which is that's just a bad bird. Yes. DP, nobody in the zip code yet. News gone. Gordo swinging for the fences, even though he can reach clear off the main screen, still can't catch Yosuke in super jump moonsault height. That's gonna be the end of Razzo in game one.
Mm-hmm.
Literally thrown into a coffin.
Your fate was in the cards.
If I'd have known better, I'd have kept up with times because Punz made very quick work of Razzle in that game. See if that happens again in game two.
Yeah.
Someone please blow stop this thing.
You would think Gordo would be pretty good for this, even after losing some hitboxes in the sky, more specifically from Assist Grim Reaper, but you would just think he would still cover enough space, but really doesn't. I guess New as well with 5B and 5B and 2B, but when you got Yosuke running at you, he's doing half the work for you. Overhead on the backside, immediately in the super to cash out, try to do as much damage to Yosuke as physically possible, make him a liability. Ooh. I feel like Punch kind of forgot to do something important. There it is. Like, I was kind of scared for Yosuke staying.
Alright.
Even though she is an elevator attendant, you know that Liz has a second job as a pinball.
Mm.
Josuke in again. But a swift escape from Rezo. Getting out of the corner. Getting a punish too on Liz. Off the mark with her 6P. That was such a good tag. Just in the nick of time. And have the meter for a sandwich. Flips away from 2B and steps in again. Ooh. Ooh. Flipping out. Flipping back in. The help of Thanatos. And that bird's so slow, you literally can see her coming from a mile away.
Mm-hmm.
She's still in there, though. It's off little bot.
Cool. Mm-hmm.
On the backside, 2 meter and CC. It sounds like a recipe for game 3 to me.
Yep.
Which it is.
That was a much closer game, but I don't know. It seems like this is pretty rough for them to deal with.
Yeah. Pons is just too fast.
Mm-hmm.
Too fast for the likes of Gordo and New. And I think the bigger problem, now that it's on my mind, is like, even though Gordo and New cover a lot of space, they cover a lot of space on the ground, right?
Yeah.
Like, they don't have big, long-range air normals to be mobile and even try to be a moving target against Yosuke. So if they really want to try to cut off his space, they have to be in a spot where it's easy for him to pick him apart. And then anytime he gets a knockdown, Punch has been pretty consistent on getting the conversions after the fact.
You hit the button, right?
I hit the button, yes.
Okay. Just waiting on somebody else.
Ask me if I hit the button.
Let's
Appreciate you
sure.
checking up on me. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Okay, sticking with it.
Get ready.
Pretty hard 2v3 match for Razzo. It's really 2v4.
Yeah.
But I was making the joke with the thought of Thanatos just doing so much.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Yep.
we go ahead and take another swig of water. Here, sure.
Days.
Get ready.
Stay hydrated. Starting with New this time.
Escape from crossing fate. Fight.
Okay.
Starting with Liz and Gordo. Okay. She stepped in one step further. She could have got a punish on the 5v. I guess who's here again? Good old Thanatos front side. And I was still looking kind of scary for Razzo. Thanatos was coming out with the 5P, but able to get away from it just for the second. Punch. Still on the offensive. Gonna land in the sandwich. So I thought. Razzo's got to get this dude out of here. That's. Ooh, so I was thinking, but gonna take a more active way to do it. Literally with a switch. Good looks. Push Liz and Rez. And Rez. An awakening. Push blocking a DP. It was good looks from Rez.
Managed to autocorrect.
That spawns in the corner, but yo, trick in the moonsault. Was hiding behind your eye. Good block on the cross up. Wasn't ready for the throw.
Yep.
Get tossed twice. Once to Liz, once in the coffin. The only thing that's stopping Punch from a reset at this point is a level 4 Res New. Here she comes.
She's gonna chip these characters down.
Trying to get in.
Oh.
Doesn't need to go too far. He's gonna wind up with 2 more meter to do this again. 5C. This isn't enough. Yeah, this isn't enough. And I kind of think.
Oh, big drop.
Get over.
It's over.
So.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is a clutch. And just stops the super. That's so good.
Yeah. Try to use the DP to get through it.
Right.
Target silenced.
Razzo was able to hold on. I think, and I have to point this out, I think the thing that made it really scary for Razzo was doing the 5C really early in the super. Because when Razzo did it, he only had 1 meter.
Yeah.
But that was the beginning of the super. So, like, it was possible to wait. I don't think Punch had any meter. I think it was possible to wait and build the second meter in the event that it didn't work so that Punch couldn't go anywhere. But the small detail that doesn't matter, Razzo's finally able to get onto the board here.
Get ready.
Throwing off the momentum of Punch. Because Punch was rocking and rolling.
Someone please, whoa, stop this thing! Hey, whoa, whoa! That was a lame entrance, even for me.
Murakumo unit, activate.
Can't escape from crossing fate.
Here we go on game 4. Chilling out, seeing everything that Razzo has to offer. Wasn't ready for New to get to the backside with the assist. That could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
Could have been disastrous. It still isn't good. Yeah, that's something that probably happens to Yosuke very often. Gets tagged and immediately supered because a lot of people want him gone ASAP.
Oh.
DP not looking good. Tries to super out, and that
No fun.
yeah, it was an attempt, but still too slow. Yosuke's gone nonetheless. Liz not looking too good on the incoming. That's a real awkward spacing to hit that. Hugging each other with that, but still able to get the full conversion.
Oh.
The future sight. Covered all the options. Let Spike Chaser do the work. And gonna go ahead, move on to game 5. Punch still sitting in a position trying to get the reset with now Razzo on match point. Punch is gonna switch again. Kurogane? I don't know. Maybe Kanji?
Hey.
Kanji sounds more believable than Kurogane at this point.
Kanji Akatsuki. Okay.
So if I'm to believe this is the same idea as Kanji and Kurogane, that you have the most mobile character with health that you can play, which again isn't really a mobile character, but you also have a beefy lockdown assist to put in there. And then anytime you have a Akatsuki on point, you get set up for hard to blockables. So
yeah. We're just waiting on Razzo to ready up, it looks like.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
I think we found our other imposter. Not like this. get in there and play him real quick, man.
Like, I wouldn't want to derail a bracket like that.
Fair. You got some time because Razzle's game just crashed.
Yeah, he'll be back soon though. So I wouldn't want to have the people wait.
Well, they don't have a choice, so they're gonna have to wait. In the meantime, oh, you're not gonna pick that one up. All right. In the meantime, exclamation point Matcherino in the chat. You know this is a Matcherino sponsored crowdfunded event. Code for this week: ZBTag13. Log in with your favorite social media. Probably going to be Twitter. I guess it might be Discord. Some people might use Discord, but probably going to be Twitter. Click the contribute button. Use the code ZBTag13. 50 cents thrown into the pot out of nowhere. Can also do some sponsor quests because you got a second while Razzle's got to boot this game up. Create some more money. Just bam in the pot. I'm feeling generous, and we'd be so thankful. You don't have to do it though, but we'd be so thankful. You can donate your own money to the pot. Just got to be thankful for everybody who's chilling through this. Cause yeah, this one ain't a good one today. I'll say that much. Having to play the dreaded triple threat match with the net code. I can't even say the net code. This is just like PlayStation at this point. The Razzle said that game just quit on him. Flatline. What?
Alright, so Razzle says his PS4 is literally frozen.
Oh no.
So gonna give it a couple more minutes to see where that goes, but hold on.
Oh no, not like this. Well, I guess while I'm here, I'll take a second to give big ups to the top contributors for BB Tag. Maybe this will motivate somebody to try to throw a little bit of money into this grand finals if this can happen. Number 5 place got Ultimate Low Tat. Pulled up for the bracket again. Thanks for pulling up. Unsafe on hit with the number 4 spot. Another competitor out there fighting in the wild. Big ups and a thanks. Number 3 is this guy. I don't know who this is. Somebody named Los Banditas. You know who that is?
I don't know, man.
They came in number 3. Appreciate them and everything that they did. Number 2, see that's Umbi. I can't have chats open anymore. Umbi on the number 2 spot, but yo, Lupe,
What's up?
why you got them deep pockets again, man?
What you mean?
Mr. Moneybags holding down number 1.
Look, man, I was so entertained, I just couldn't help myself. That's all.
Yeah, well, the matches are good, they're good, but
Yeah.
when we're in this downtime, we struggling out here. What's been your favorite your favorite match? I can't have a chat open because that happens. What's been your favorite match so far?
Man, all of Sonny's matches. Just all
Sunny,
of them. Just
all
of
Sunny
them.
all the time. Wow, that's
Yeah.
such an easy answer.
Yeah.
I've been liking puns. I really been liking puns. Yeah, because it's not every day I see a Yosuke, right? And
Or a kanji.
or a kanji, but it's more the Yosuke because Yosuke is one of those characters where if you just go off of what people say, right, Yosuke just seems like the straight ratchet wild character that makes no sense whatsoever, right? Which is kind of true. Just buzzes around, does whatever he wants, is being a nuisance and a bane to everybody. But Punch has been going around in a pretty systematic way, both with Yosuke and the Kanji. Because really, again, the dark horse in Punch's arsenal has been Kurogane. But that's been the guy behind the scenes while Yosuke and Kanji has been out running the show for the most part. So it's been pretty interesting to see. The other thing, the other, I guess I can't even say match at this point, but the other player that's really stood out to me has still been unsafe on hit. It has still really been unsafe on hit. We haven't seen too much of them on stream, but again, it's very glaring to me how different unsafe is to everybody else that's been on stream.
Right.
And that's just not today. So those have been my two highlights.
Can't forget about Gerard and his short-lived tank run.
The tank was pretty good. We're not going to talk about the rest of that.
And
yeah, there were some questionable decisions for characters, but again, those were the heavy guns. It says a lot about your character when push comes to shove and you gotta give it your all. And the character you're depending on is Yukiko. Like, I don't know. It's asking for a lot. We still got a couple heads.
oh,
Wait a second.
did we just?
Where's everybody going?
I don't know, but I'm worried.
Yo, this is a spoopy tournament, man.
Okay, he's back.
Just trying to get
Bo's
a fresh.
back. There we go.
Trying to get a fresh connection. That's what it is.
It's not a bad idea. Okay. All right, so now we're on game 5.
Get ready.
Katsuki Kanji, Gordo.
It's a wild ride before we get to what could potentially be the end of ZoneBreakers 13. Had to put everybody on ice for a second to come out to a fresh match.
I like the fire in your eyes.
Can't escape from crossing.
Let's see what happens.
Fight.
Harvest him.
Razzle with an explosive start, anti-air escalation. Didn't even want to let Punch hit the deck. Kanji's behind. Still can't put a drop.
He's trying to get there.
Let me in. Ooh, counter hit 5A. This is going to be a CC. Was looking for a reflector, I believe. It'll be Kanji tuck. Yo, that was a brave press right there, because there was still 2 meter on Razzle's side, so that could have been another super. Punch willing to challenge. Yeah, there's 2 of them in there. Katsuki gone, Kanji on his lonesome. Sniped out of the skies with the 2B. Could be the beginning of the end. Milk this for a little bit more. Not really the most damage, and I kind of question if it was even worth it, even though this is still controlling the corner. Gets a punish.
This is looking bad.
Does
she have enough damage? Cross raid, of course.
cross-raid enough. Yeah, okay. Oh, man, you forgot the ZoneBreaker special, man. Razzo
I
always
always forget.
he stays strapped. And that's why Razzo is once again ZoneBreakers online champion.
Mm-hmm. Pretty impressive showing.
Huh?
Nobody could force him off of the Gordo new today.
Came pretty close, but yeah. Close doesn't count.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's Razzo taking home the gold. Punch was looking pretty good, but not good enough. Only mustering up the second place. And in the third slot, surprise, surprise, it is Sunny. So some new faces up on the podium this time around. But I think we've been here for quite some time having to work through some technical difficulties that was really the fault of technology. That's the only way we can put it. So, yeah, about time to be up out of here. You got anything else you want to bookend this with?
Just want to thank everybody for entering, who played, everyone who watched, everyone who's going to watch on the VOD later, and everybody who went the extra mile and donated. Appreciate y'all.
All the big people out there. With that, I think it's time for us to be up out of here. The room's closed. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get up out of here. Peace.
See you.